And we got the red light there, Wales?
Red light.
All right.
We are good.
Red light. Quinn, get a Quinn cap going.
All right, so I totally started off surrounded by werewolves, and I was trying to do the damsel in distress thing, but nobody was paying attention to me. Like Pico and Smalls were over there engaged in a big fight. Malin was trying to help them. Even Ellie wasn't looking at me. So Maddie came to my rescue. So I can totally see what Malin sees in him. Like he was there for me. I just want you all to know that he was there for me. I will remember this deeply. Anyway, so the battle rages on. It was totally awesome. And then suddenly, Smalls throws Pico in the air. And then Smalls gets ripped away. And, like some sort of crazy bomb, Pico slams into the ground. Also, Ellie launched a fireball into the ground. There's a giant crater. Like, I would like to describe to you guys this crater. Like, if I was standing in it, like, I couldn't see out of it. It's huge. So they basically eviscerated everyone. It was really, really kind of cool, but I totally can't let them know that. Anyway, Gatsu, or whatever his name was, he was totally dramatic, ripping off his skin, talking about send me home. So the team, jumped on him. I had a fabulous outfit change, and of course, I got his attention because someone likes to look at me. Not as fun when Mark's not here. But someone likes to look at me. So, he came for me, completely overpowered, totally overwhelmed. Yeah, thanks, team. Uh, and in the end, he was like begging for his life or something. Maybe he's begging to die. Either way, I obliged him. Afterwards, though, we totally had to go look around this place. It was kind of run down, and lots of the werewolves, I guess, may have been just people beforehand. Downstairs, I'm pretty sure, were people. I'm pretty sure Argus was trying to get us to eat them. Malin ate them, so I guess they're probably okay to eat. But I'm not going to take my chances. I brought apples. Uh, did try to repair the building just a little bit, to keep out the cold, but it was amazingly cold. Like I understand Smalls is like, oh, it's really cold, but he likes to exaggerate. He's like, oh, I'm the strongest, or he's like, oh, I can't control myself when I wield this battle axe. So he's just a bit dramatic. So when he's like, oh, it gets really cold, you guys don't understand. Hold on, I didn't do that voice right. Oh, it gets really cold. You guys don't understand. Uh, I just thought he was being dramatic, but it's bone chilling cold. But we won't let him know he's right. We will carry on. Oh right, Gatsu's skin fell off. Maddie picked it up and he was like, "Oh, look, this will make a great cloak." And then it bonded to his skin and held down his wings. It actually looks kind of painful. He screams when people try to rip it off. Um, Pico and Smalls thought about it. Maddie declined. Then people were like, maybe there's a spell to get rid of it. And I'm pretty sure I have one of those. So I went upstairs, read some books, and, hopefully I'll be able to do something for him. But we'll see. And I think that covers everything we have.
Nice. Inspiration to Quinn.
Heck yeah.
All right. Is there anything anybody else wants to add? Anything from last session you remember, or anything else we need to discuss before we jump back into this? Right. Going once, going twice.
Oh, wait. I didn't realize I was on mute. Drew had a conversation with Norm about drum, and it was very nice and sweet.
This is true. Established a lot of, a pretty decent amount of backstory and where originally it was Drum and Norm and Pumperum back in the day, and what they used to get up to a little bit, and then their falling out and their eventual splitting of directions, and here we are. Okay. With that, remind me, everybody rolled the Constitution saving throws. I know Pico rolled a nat 1 against the cold. Did anybody else fail that roll?
Doggo failed, so he took half.
Okay, so he is at half HP.
Yeah.
Did anybody else?
Marked on sheet 2.
Maddie also failed.
The soup.
So Maddie failed. Malin, what'd you say?
I also failed, but I also had the soup.
You fail. Oh, you actually have the ring
Ring.
because you were putting that. You had put that on. You hadn't quite identified it, but there's something about the ring that kept you warm. So
I passed.
Smalls was
Thermal cube.
yes. You had the thermal cube, protected you. Smalls naturally resistant to all the bad weather that was going on. So Maddie failed. Pico rolled in that one. Death Doggo failed. Anybody else? Okay. Death Doggo and Maddie, you guys are at. You awaken the next morning at half HP. Okay. You still get a full rest. All of your spells and abilities reestablished, but the cold was nipping at you so harshly throughout the entire night that you just, no matter what you tried, you couldn't get warm, and you were unable to, just heal your wounds. You're just unable to kind of get yourself comfortable in order to get a decent night's sleep. So half HP. Pico, on your nat 1, you were absolutely miserable. Tropical bird, a little hard to even when you were brushed up against the gigantic feather fluff that was Maddie the giant owl. At some point during the night, you woke up the next morning and you were damn near a bird popsicle. Little ice hanging off of your feathers and off of your beak. You awakened to half HP and a level of exhaustion. And wasn't also something else wrong with you? Nenzi, you're muted if you're
Sorry.
talking.
Yeah, no, I am.
Okay.
I feel there's an extra draft, and I have to look around a bit. And I look down, and I realize a chunk of my booty feathers has been chomped off. What happened? Does anyone want to fess up? Like, what in the world?
I think Maddie's probably taken some something out of his mouth, kind of just with a surprised look on his face, not knowing what's going on.
Maddie? But
Morning, Pico.
morning. Is it morning? What time is it? I'm so delirious. And my butt is really cold now. But I thought we were fine. I thought we were chill.
I thought
Are we
were
still
good,
chill?
too. Yeah. Oh. Owl doesn't help the cold, I guess. Come on, Owl.
No. You awaken, you're Maddie
You're not
again.
an owl, man. Not anymore.
Oh.
What in the world?
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'm extra exhausted. And Pico's just gonna be in a delirious state trying to figure out what he did in the middle of the night or what in the world is going on. Because Maddie wouldn't possibly bite my booty cheeks.
Matt's gonna go try and get warm. He's gonna walk away.
Yeah, it's like, well, damn.
So Quinn is still upstairs and hasn't come down yet, even though it's morning. But Cherry is gonna hop downstairs and start headbutting Maddie in the foot.
Harry, what are you doing?
She'll take one hop towards the stairs and then hop back towards you.
Maddie's gonna start going towards the stairs and follow Cherry.
Worked. Yeah, so when Maddie goes upstairs, Quinn is studying one of her books. She's gonna close it out, and then she's gonna close the book and look very, very seriously at Maddie. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Like, I totally spent all night researching this spell. It's gonna be my first time using it, so I hope it works. But in the future, please refrain from touching cursed objects. Very, very important.
Oh, you mean the skin thing?
I totally assume it's cursed. If it's not, then we might have other issues.
I agree.
All right, with how you say that, do you want me to get rid of it, or are you okay wearing it? 'Cause it might be-
I honestly, I it won't come off, and I really would rather be able to use my wings. So if it can come off, if you know a way, I'm totally open to it.
Okay, so we can try this. Come over here. Come over here, real quick. Quinn is
I
going
will
to
go
get.
over there.
Quinn is going to be unusually close to Maddie, examining this thing that is stuck to him. She's gonna like poke at it in a few places. So this is like none of my business. Um, but I was totally talking to the rest of the team about you. They really like you.
Thanks. Matt is kind of confused. None of her business.
So, and you rescuing me the other day, I can totally see what they see in you. She's gonna put her hand over roughly the bottom half of the cloak. And she's gonna cast Remove Curse.
Okay. What level are you casting the remove curse at?
I think I can only cast it at 3rd level. Hold on. I have it written down as 3rd, so let me just double check. 3rd level, yeah.
Casting it at 3rd level?
Casting at 3rd level.
Okay. Does remove? Does you've never done this spell before? Does it look any special kind of way for you?
So it'll look like there is pressure applied and like there's a small crack. Size of the crack depends on whether it works or not.
Maddie, Quinn's spell goes to work, and you begin to feel the skin start to slightly creep up on your shoulders, and it begins to peel back ever so slightly. The tops of your head begins to peel back ever so slightly. It's extremely uncomfortable. It's almost like the skin itself is shrinking in a sense, but it's being peeled off of yourself. A couple seconds pass by, begins to pull back some more, begins to creep up back over your horn, more over your shoulders, coming back up off the back of your legs. And just as it begins to feel like it's about to come free, it snaps right back onto yourself and creeps even farther over your shoulders and even farther onto your head. It almost comes down to your brow now, as if the wolf face is almost encompassing your entire face.
Oh, Jesus.
Gotta
Did it? I'm asking Quinn because I'm not good with magic.
I totally don't think it worked, and I was kind of afraid of that. Curses are not my strong point. Guess we're gonna have to try another way.
Roll me an Arcana real quick, Quinn. Arcana or... yeah, this would be Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. Running back and forth. It is a 9.
A 9?
A 9.
On a 9, you're not quite sure why it didn't work, but it did seem to be working for just a minute. Perhaps it just wasn't strong enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well. What? Well, I totally am unsure of what to do here.
Maybe it's not a curse. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just trying to bond with me because I'm a cool guy or something.
Yeah, but you not being able to fly is kind of restrictive. I can't imagine having my wings taken from me.
Uh,
Yeah, it totally worked for like a little bit. It just didn't take. I don't know why. It might be something stronger than I can muster for magic. Um. All right. Well, I don't think I can try again today, but let me do some more research and I will totally see what I can do. I think we can get this off. Quinn is visibly flustered that her magic did not work. So she's very much not distraught, but very, very flustered because doesn't like when she can't figure out why magic isn't doing what its magic is doing. So she's going to pack up her books and stuff. She's like, I need to do more research, but we don't have any more time here. And she's gonna walk past Maddie and be like, take all the time you need. We will I will do more research. I will totally get this off of you somehow.
Maddie will go ahead and grab her hand while she's walking away then and say, though, I think we got off on the wrong foot, and I'm not gonna lie, I found you pretty annoying when you first came to this group, but I don't think I could think of this group without you now.
Definitely
go ahead, let
starting to
go.
feel the same. She's gonna hold her hand for just a second. She's like, totally starting to feel the same. Okay, one more thing before I go down. I wasn't sure how to approach this. Don't take this the wrong way. I could have the entirely wrong idea. You may not remember, but you were really drunk the other day, and you had said something that didn't sound like you.
Hmm.
So, let me finish this whole statement before you jump to conclusions or run away, because I've watched you. You run away a lot when there's a serious conversation. So I'm just going to say my piece, and then I'm going to go downstairs. You said that you killed your best friend. I don't believe that. I believe you're blaming yourself for something you didn't do. With everything I've met and learned from you, that's that's the vibe I get from you. You guys might have been fighting the same thing, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think you guys. I think you guys are fighting the same thing, and it just didn't work out how anyone expected it to. And then Quinn's gonna like hurry downstairs.
Any other conversations or anything happening in the tavern right now? Okay. We shift back up the mountain real quick. Drew. You there?
Yeah. Yes, I'm
There.
here.
There it goes. How'd you spend the night up there?
Probably keeping watch, but in bear form to be a little warmer.
Okay. Do you have any rations on you?
That is an excellent question. I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me check. Because I think we used the last of the rations I had to feed the bird.
In that case, I'm going to give you a choice. Even in bear form, even though you are technically in the heart of the storm, you had nothing to eat, and you barely got you didn't get a whole lot of sleep because you were keeping an eye
have to
on.
eat?
What's that?
I don't have to eat.
True. I take that back. Okay. Well, never mind then. We're gonna leave. This is a moot. This is a moot point. I forgot you were.
Okay.
You no longer have to eat. All right. Never mind. Shifting back to the tavern then. Was there anything going on up north? Anything you wanted to do while you were waking up and realizing your friends still aren't back?
No, I'm probably gonna give them a little bit more time, but I'm definitely getting like agitated.
You notice that the witch has not moved even the slightest bit. She is still very much so positioned right at the center of her pool, and Norm the Naked is just sitting there. You know, every once in a while he stands up, dusts himself off with a fresh snowdrift, and then plops himself back down. But you could also see, without any kind of rolls, he is also growing impatient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back down to the lodge. Anything going on? What are you guys doing?
Ellie's just gonna get up and stretch and, burr. It's not as cold, but she's cold. And she's gonna remember that she put that vial in her backpack. Or she grabbed the vial and she's gonna just put it in her backpack till she can evaluate it later.
Cool.
Guys ready to go back up? Are we gonna go back up? Do we have a plan? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna tell the witch?
I hate to ask, but I'm feeling pretty awful. Does anyone have like any type of like healing they could help me out with, or just something to maybe patch me up? The cold really got to me last night.
Yeah, I have a healing spell. Let me.
I'm also
Uh,
gonna slap Maddie on the back with some cure wounds.
Yeah, I have a healing word.
Yeah.
18.
Both,
You see a
because I got
Forsaken in the corner scratching a butt.
I got 30 HP last night.
Right, so I'm gonna cast healing word. Say the word. So that's for 8.
We're out of combat, so it's max healing.
Mm-hmm. You only have to roll when you're in combat. Out of combat, no conflict, you get max points for HP for healing spells and potions.
Oh, well, it came up good anyway. It was 8.
She rolled
24
max
plus.
anyway.
It's the max,
Yeah.
yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you guys are marking off the spells and abilities.
I did.
And what was that one, Argus? Wales?
Mine is 16. Healing.
Thank you. That's perfect. That puts me game. Appreciate both of you. Quinn tried to help me by getting this skin off, which I still don't know why I put it on. So let me apologize to everyone right now. And I think it's gonna be a hard conversation when we get up to Rennie, but we got to get up. So I don't know if anyone has any ideas before we go up there and check out what's happened.
I have.
Yeah,
Yeah, just trying to figure out how to break it to her, or I don't know. Pico, didn't you take a carcass?
Yeah, I'm still gonna take it with me. Might also help that if I need a pelt, I can cover up my butt some more. Does anyone have maybe 16 healing to pass on to a good old chicken that just got chomped in the butt? No relation to my health points anyway, but it would just be nice.
Argus is going to actually use his other second healing slot and smack you straight on the raw ass feathers.
Woohoo!
For
It's chilly.
exactly 16, actually. It's warm. He's a cook. He's got fire hands.
Oh. Oh.
It's like a warm tortilla.
Hey now. Thank you. But hey now.
Since we can't get this thing off of me, the only thing I can think of is trying to have me transform again like I did last night, so that she at least doesn't see that it's a pelt of her dead guardian. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Does it have to be a bird?
I have no idea, and I can try and think of something or what we can do. I mean, it was all on accident yesterday, but me walking up with it on like this looks very disrespectful, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I also
Hmm.
think that the conversation is going to be just a bad one. I don't know what else to tell Ranny when we get up there. It sounds like we found her champion and we ended up killing him, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to explain. He attacked first.
He totally has to be sent home. Like, I feel like we can tell her that he wanted to go home and not lie, you know.
Okay. I think it's worth a try, and worst case scenario is we do what we do best, I guess.
Oh, we can't sit around and wait for it. We just gotta go get it, huh?
Let's head on.
All right, well, let's head out of here then.
All right. Any other prep or anything else you guys are doing before?
It sounds like your mic's cutting out a little bit, Marshall.
Foot embankment of the blizzard is still very much so in effect, but far less intense than it was during the night. And you guys find the trail relative ease. It works its way farther up the mountain, up to Ronnie's Glen. And you begin trudging up the path. Need fresh fallen snow. Takes a little bit longer. Usually took about an hour or two for you guys to make your way down the mountain. It's going to take you about 3 or 4 to make your way up now. But it's, just before early afternoon, say 10, 11 o'clock or so, and you make your way up to the glen, and you find yourself back in the presence of, you guys get out of the snow, and then into the glen here where the grass is covered in this like dewy ice that crunches underneath your feet as you walk closer and closer. And with that, you see Drew off in the distance. Drew, are you still a bear? Or did you transform back?
No, I'm probably still a bear.
Okay. I think your wild shape technically only lasts for 2 hours, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. So
but I don't know. Sure, when I don't know.
I'm going to say that you would I'm just double checking you. Yeah, it lasts 2 hours before reverting back to your normal form unless you use it again.
Okay.
So, yes, you are back in your regular form. But you see the rest of the
Yeah.
group walking up. Norm also spots you and immediately stands himself up, shakes himself off, and kind of just stands off on the edge there, but awaits all of you.
Oh, I'm sprinting towards the group.
Before we get on too much, can I pull out my dragon slumbering horn and drink another potion from it like I did the day before?
Sure.
Can I try and summon the potion of fire breath again since it's actually tasted it already?
Yeah, it's just lodged in there. I believe you could just go ahead and use that one.
Alright, I will, since I didn't get to do it before, I'll drink it for 1 hour is how long it'll be okay. So I'll drink it now.
Okay.
So on the way up, Ellie used a bonus action to light up a couple runes. Well, not really light them up. You know what?
Okay. Got potions drank. We got runes activated. But you guys are reunited with Drew as Drew comes running over. takes the wide land. It takes a wide way around the pool and meets you guys at the entrance there. You guys are about 50, 60 feet or so, or 50, 60 yards or so from the actual pool side where where Ronnie still sits, just sitting in the middle of water, completely undisturbed.
Oh boy. Drew, how'd everything go on your end over here?
And nothing happened. It was very uneventful. Do I recognize like the cloak that he's wearing? Is it similar to the Selkies?
Roll me a nature or investigation, your choice.
Okay, wait, give me one. My hands are covered in clay.
Sure.
That's a different problem to have.
Okay, I will.
Only with our group.
I think
would
it's a
this
very
be
normal problem to
A
have.
normal problem. for us.
Which one do you want, nature or investigation? I'm assuming nature.
I'm actually not sure which I have higher in.
Nature by 1.
Okay, yeah, I'll do nature.
Okay. That's a nat 20
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah!
for a 22. You absolutely recognize this cloak, and you absolutely recognize the face that is on this cloak from Gatsu, the bartender. Well, the wolf shifter back at the lodge. On a nature, even on a nat 20, it is absolutely similar to like what Sloth wore
Mhm.
that transformed him all that time ago back in Sylvaton.
Man, what the fuck?
Drew,
Yeah,
I know what you're thinking.
So things happened.
I was thinking of time, I promise.
Is that you were thinking what? Matt, you cut
I was
out a little
thinking of
bit.
you. I was thinking of him. I thought for sure that this is something that you would want.
And you put it. I appreciate the thought, but you put it. You put somebody's skin on, Maddie. Bones beneath
Yeah.
that is fucked up.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Guessing it won't come off, right?
Absolutely not. It has been awful. I did transform into a giant owl though, so that was pretty.
Okay. So you just got one more fucked up animal form, huh?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how we're gonna explain this to Ranny without a fight. So just be prepared for what's about to happen.
Yeah, because you're fucking up. You're walking up to her wearing the skin of her lover.
Drew, I promise you, I'm sorry. I was not thinking.
Clearly not.
Don't mind my butt, but I did bring this up. Do you think that we could use this for anything, Drew? You've been around them more than us, and I dropped the carcass. Like,
What the fuck happened, you guys? I stayed up here
wolves.
to stop a fight.
At this point, yeah, you've definitely caught the attention of Norm as he's kind of like shaking himself off, and he walks over, struts over in his normal self with his club lunged over his shoulder, and he doing the whole cattywampus waddle thing over to you guys. Oh, whoa. Dudes, you had a hell of a night. Whoa.
Hey, Norm.
Hi.
Whoa.
So
Cool
long
hat, bro.
story short,
He's like
we
poking the
found
carcass
the
with his
guy.
club.
we found the
Might
guy
push him away.
and we tried to convince him to come back, and then Pico and Smalls ended up picking a fight with him because he wouldn't. And now they're all dead. And Maddie can't get that off.
Totally. Been there.
So,
I get that. Pico. Got you, man.
Rad, dude.
Totally.
Bruh.
so we need to figure out what we're gonna tell Ronnie.
So you skinned him? I mean, that's like.
No,
I'm not judging. I'm not judging or anything, but I mean, that's
he ripped
pretty
that off himself.
Whoa. And you put it on, dude.
I'm sick.
No judgments,
Melon's
bro.
eyes
We've all
do
been
twitch.
we have all been there, man. We've all been there. He like pats himself on the chest and like does a little like chest bump thing to you. All been there, bro. I got you.
So Norm, do you know anything about this? About what the cloak is, or what? You
Huh?
said we've all been there, dude. Do you know anything about this, or is it just that you've skinned things?
I mean, I've skinned some things in my day. Yeah, it's just one of those things you say. You know, you kind of put me on the spot here. You know what? I don't got a cool answer for you. Just saying, I'm trying to make the most of a bad situation here. That's all. So,
Got
no,
it.
I have no idea what's going on with that. Straight up. I'll be honest. It's a little gross, a little freaked out. It's fine. It's fine. We're cool. We're cool. But yeah. Yeah.
All right. I think it's time to go tell Ronnie and accept what's about to come, huh?
Following your leads, dude. I told you. Okay, gave you my word. But yeah, I'm still totally down to smash the bitch. Not like that. Got to come up with a new word. Anyways, following your lead there, sick man.
Yeah. I group and asked, does anyone want to speak before I start walking over there and talking to her? Because I don't know, this is going to go pretty well.
Well, should we walk up and ask if she remembers us, and ask if she knows why we're there? Because with the way she was talking before, would she even remember?
Well, if she does, I think the best. I like the way that I talked before. It's probably the most empathetic way to say that we just and killed your guardian lover. But let's go figure it out.
All right. Can I?
Maddie's gonna.
Can Ellie just address Ronnie really fast?
Yeah, of course.
Ronnie, do you remember us? We've come back to see you.
Travelers. Yes. One of you, has stayed here with me. I remember. 2 of you. Yes. Welcome back.
How are you feeling today?
She just kind of cocks her head to the side.
Okay, well, we went down the hill and came back up to see you again. And Ellie's gonna turn to Maddie and say, put out a hand, like, go ahead. Maddie.
Yeah. Maddie's gonna walk up closer so that Rainey can see him. If she's not already looking over.
You walk up to the edge of the pool.
Yep, I do.
Do you say anything? You just walk up to the edge of the pool.
While I'm walking up there, does she actually look over at me, or do I have any reaction at all from wearing the skin of Gatsu?
As soon as you get up to the edge of the pool, do you say anything?
If she's not gonna talk, then I'm gonna say something. I was just trying to investigate the situation first, maybe with like perception to see if there's anything around.
Sure, roll me perception.
That is a 13, 1-3.
13. She's as stoic as ever, sitting there in the pool, clutching the giant great sword in 2 hands, the other 2 hands tucked into her cloaks.
Ronnie.
My wolf. You've returned to me. Come, take your place by my side. Maddie, I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's not a good one of mine. Okay. Constitution saving throw.
How much?
17.
17. All right. even on a 17, your feet suddenly become excruciatingly cold as you look down, and it almost looks like ice encapsulates over your feet as the pool reaches out, as if it's like a living being. It wraps around your feet, solidifies, and pulls you in. And then you start kind of ice skating all the way, like rapidly towards the center, and you are directly in front of Ronnie. And then the ice begins to pull you down. And then you are twisted and turned, and you are now facing the group, and you are kneeling at Ronnie's side. The ice begins to trickle away from your feet after that. We will be well again. We will be well. We are okay. We are okay. Travelers, please, approach. And she beckons to all of you.
Ellie moves up towards the end of the pool.
I thank you for returning him to me. It's been too long. It's been too long without him. I will calm in the coming days. I will calm. The storm will cease for now, and I will sleep. And we will stay here together, as we always have, as we always shall, until the equinox. Thank you.
What happens at the equinox? Ronnie?
She just tilts her head again.
You said until the equinox.
I will be reborn. But I am not ready yet. No, it's not time. We will stay, as we are, as we have been. Yes, as we are, as we have been. My champion, my guardian, and she puts a hand on Maddie's, like the back of his head, and like kind of like scratches behind his ears. Well, the ears that were Gatsu's.
I think a champion needs his sword.
Of course. Here. And she hands it to you.
I will try and take it.
What's your strength?
It is my throwaway stat at 8.
This thing is incredibly heavy. Like, so much so you cannot even lift it. As it kind of like plunks to the ground at your feet, almost pinning your hands underneath it. It takes you a minute to kind of like wriggle your hands free. My champion, are you okay? You must be tired from your travels. Here, I will hold on to that for you. And she reaches one little frail hand out and picks it up, and brings it back into her lap with both hands. I'll hang on to it until you're ready. You should rest. We must rest. You'll find your strength again. It's okay. Oh,
Am I actually like bound? Like, can I actually move since the ice is gone, or no?
seems the ice is gone. Do you want to move?
Not yet. I just want to know when this goes bad what I can do. Okay.
Yeah, the ice retracted from your feet. You're just kind of kneeling there next to her, arm's length.
Hey, Miss Ronnie. Can I ask you something?
Kind of tilts her head your way.
So, we and your champion were talking, and there's some things that your champion still wanted to finish for you, but he offered to take on like a different form and leave this pelt for you, just so you have that peace of mind that he'll be back eventually. Do you think that would work?
She gives you like an incredibly like cockeyed look, like of what the like even without an insight, you can be like, what the fuck are you saying? She kind of like puts one hand on Maddie and begins like brushing down the back of his head.
That's creepy. I don't know. We're just talking. Does anyone else like? I know he probably said other things too. That was one of the ideas. And Pico's gonna like slink away a little bit.
Quinn has the lake is not ice. The lake is actually water, right, or some form of liquid.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Quinn's gonna speak up, because we don't really have many options. It seems like. So Miss Ronnie, you probably have some information that I'm looking for, and I understand that you change, grow, and rebirth with the seasons. However, there is someone I need to have a discussion with. Can I use the center of your lake?
No.
Figured that might be your answer.
Come on, Ronnie. They found me, didn't they? Don't you think you owe them a favor?
Roll me a. Deciding if this is deception or persuasion. You are pretending to be the champion. I'm going to call this deception. Roll me a deception. You are trying to beat a. I'm going to call it 15.
All right. Well, that is in the realm of possibility. Let's go. 14. Come on.
As you say, they found me, like as you're trying to appeal to her. Something kind of like her hand kind of twitches a little bit, and her head and her eyes, you kind of like look up ever so slightly, you can see her head kind of twitch, and she looks down at you and like grabs you by the scruff behind your ears, but doesn't say anything, just grabs you really tight and like kind of like jerks your head back, but then releases and then goes back to petting the back of your head. But she is looking at you now with a kind of like sideways glance, like sideways look.
Quinn is going to whisper relatively loudly. So I know that we have to get him out of the situation, right? Like, we can't. Hey, Norm, I've got a question for you.
Norm is no longer next to you.
Does anyone know where Norm went?
So we're all looking around. Do we see Norm?
Passively? None of you see Norm. I think it's time for you all to leave. I thank you for your assistance. I will do as you asked. I will calm in the coming days. It will be enough. We will have peace and I will sleep. My champion will stay here with me to watch over me until I am ready.
What are you preparing for, Ronnie?
I am tired of asking, talking, answering questions. I want to sleep. It is time for you to leave my home.
Ronnie, you asked us to go down and find your champion. And this is all we get? It's like you would not believe what we went through.
Enough! Selfish creatures, all of you. Always taking, always asking, always begging. No more.
But we gave. We didn't ask. We just gave.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, Quinn. Or, Ellie.
Oh, shoot. That would be a 14.
14. All of a sudden, the skies part, and you hear this thunderous boom, and all of a sudden, a crack of lightning shoots down and hits Ellie right at the feet, right in front of her, and you take 12 points of lightning damage as it almost knocks you off your feet.
All right, I can reduce that damage with the runes by 2d6. Because my runes are up. Ha!
I am done talking. To selfish creatures. Destroyers. Takers. Leave! And she, again, like, her grip is on the back of Maddie's, well, the cloak of Gatsu, and is like, Maddie, you can feel this thing. It's kind of like got a bit of a death grip on the back of your head.
Hmm. How
I'm
how
gonna-
far is how big is the lake itself? Like how far away is everybody?
From where you're at right now, about 60 feet.
Okay.
Anybody
Go
else?
ahead,
Any
Mike.
other ideas? What's going on?
I'm just gonna bow my head and go, as you wish, and then turn and look at everybody and telepathically tell them that we're not going far. We just need to get out of her field of view.
I don't have message. Oh crap. Quinn's gonna look concerned with this plan. I guess you're like the leader, so we should.
I'm
totally
not
do what
leaving
you
him.
say.
We just need to move.
Agreed. Okay. Uh. Quinn's gonna not verbally, but she will direct Cherry to go stand near the entrance of the cave as we leave.
Cave. Oh, the Glen? Okay.
The Glen, yeah.
You're all going to turn to leave?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick up the carcass and start heading out, following Melon's lead.
Ellie's gonna follow.
The grip lessens on the back of Maddie's head. But she's still petting. Peace at last. You're all making your way out of the Glen? What'd you say, Maddie?
Thought they would never leave.
So on the way out, Ellie's gonna reach down and pick up one of the pieces of obsidian.
It's on the opposite side of the lake.
Oh, I thought we were in. Weren't we going out?
The,
Wait,
the,
we didn't?
the obelisks are on the back side of Ronnie, on the opposite side of the lake.
Oh, sorry, it's turned around.
Okay. Peace at last. And as you say, I thought they'd never leave. We can sleep now. And Maddie, you're going to need to make another Constitution saving throw. This one's a disadvantage.
Ooh, wasn't prepared for that. Alright, Constitution. Disadvantage. Let's go. Natural 20 turned into a 7. Disadvantage.
7.
7.
As you see the group turn to leave, or do you say anything to the group as they're leaving, or do you say anything to Ronnie in like the split second?
No, I don't.
Okay. As you all are walking out of the Glen, you hear the cracking of ice, the moving of water, and as some of you might glance back, Maddie is all of a sudden completely engulfed in the water from the lake and becomes as ice, encased in it, like a statue, just as he was kneeling there.
So Ellie's gonna turn around and notice and say, wasn't Norm encased in ice like that when we first saw him? Anybody?
Is it the exact same way, Marshall? Or is it like
Not-
slightly different?
Slightly different. Norm was encased in like a giant block, whereas Maddie is like his entire being is now of ice.
Oh,
But he is motionless. He is as if a statue made of ice.
Is she still grabbing onto his neck possessively, or are they cold separated?
Separated. She is now sitting there as she was before you guys came back.
Oh, so she's not ice.
No.
Of course not. Okay.
so Ellie's gonna whisper, Malin, what's your plan?
I don't have one.
So while we're outside, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the thermal cube. Just so we are not freezing to death outside. It keeps the temperature in a radius of 15 feet around it, at 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Where did Norm go?
Right. That's what I'm searching.
I was focused on other
Be
things.
able to
and-
roll, or was it too outside of our reach, like you said?
You guys have left the glade. You're kind of like going down the hill a little bit, just slightly out of like sight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. You can roll me a perception.
I would like to.
Can we all or just
Yeah, anybody that wants to that has perception.
Could I?
Like I would say you made this as you were like leaving.
I got a 16.
16.
And a
Mhm.
I got-
19.
I got an 18.
You said
I got a
snow
dirty 20.
slowed down a bit, right?
Inside the glen, yes, it's like it's basically not. It's gently falling inside the glade, but it's not blizzarding.
Could I RU an investigation check to see if I can spot some footprints?
Yeah, that's like I said. I was going to give you that on perception check as too. So perception or investigation, your choice.
Since we roughly know what he looks like. That is a 22 on investigation. Dog is helping to sniff as well for that investigation. So
Okay, you're all doing this as you leave. On a 22, and just about everybody got above a 15. You notice like where Norm was standing. He was kind of like back behind, like he was with the group. Then you all approached the pool, and he kind of stayed where he was. And you notice that there are several large sets of footprints as he kind of like moved away from all of you. But he didn't move towards the pool. He moved towards the wall, the rock wall that completely surrounds this thing. And the footprints stop at the rock wall, and they're just gone.
Marshall, can I roll a history check against racial features and their arcana?
Like, for what do you mean?
So-
What are you trying to do?
So just in my studies at the academy, can I roll a history check on abilities that aren't exactly magic but might be considered magic or blasphemy by the academy?
Sure. What are you looking for exactly?
I have a suspicion that he used some kind of magic, but he's a barbarian, so I'm thinking it's some sort of trait.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. Roll me like you're trying to like identify like a spell or something like that, or like something in your
like-
memory.
Yeah, like a spell or something from.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me an Arcana check. This will be.
It'll be bad. Don't worry.
I'm gonna put it at 12. Honestly,
Okay. 14.
not too bad. Not necessarily a spell, but you do know that Earth Genasi, which you identified him as, have an ability called Merge with Stone.
Mm.
I'm gonna keep quiet about this until we're slightly down the hill.
Meld with Stone. Okay. You guys are now out of reach, or out of sight. You are just gently down the hill. Almost immediately, it's like passing out of a wall, like out of a door, out of a portal. It's like as soon as you leave the glen, the weather does get increasingly worse and worse and worse. So it's like you guys are here, but it's comfortable enough that if you don't stay here long, you'll be fine. But back to you.
What do we get for our rolls?
Same thing. It's like you guys noticed that the large footprints walked towards the stone wall, but then disappeared from there.
Okay. That's all we noticed with the perception rolls. Got it.
Yeah, if that's what you're looking for specifically on your way out. If you were looking for something where Norm might have gone, that's what happened.
Is there another way into the glen, or is it just the one?
Seems to be just the one way up.
So I'm gonna
True.
say, but it's very possible she can still hear us. Something relatively quickly. We may have an ally on the inside.
What do you mean?
I don't believe Norm would have just walked away. So I think we trust in him just a little bit when we are making our plans. If we are going to get Maddie out of there.
So he didn't just disappear.
No. And Norm seems like a powerful enough ally that we might be able to take Maddie back. But I don't know if we'll be able to break the spell that she put on him.
Gonna be rough. If he hadn't put the skin on, it wouldn't be this rough.
Yeah, we would have had to fight her anyway, so I don't see how the outcome is any different. Did kill her Boothang.
If he hadn't put it on, we could have done something different with it. Instead of trying to now break him out of whatever she's got. I'm choosing to trust Norm in whatever he's doing. His drum trusted him.
So, Drew,
Yeah.
did you get to talk with Norm and get to know him? I mean, do you trust him? What do you think?
I trust him. But I don't know if he would risk his life for us. He doesn't know us.
Right.
He did say he owed me a favor or something. I don't know. We mostly talked about Drum.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to prepare us the best I can. I'm going to cast Water Walking on all of us. It's like, if we're going to have to move, we have to be able to get close to her. That's our strong point. So Water Walking lasts 8 hours. You know, because I still think we should fight her. Not that I have like personal reasons or anything, but there's just like, this thing I have.
She's gonna be asleep soon, isn't she?
In
what
theory,
she
yeah.
said.
Do you think
Yes.
we can hole up here long enough for her to fall asleep and then maybe like sneak up on her?
I don't know. She's awful powerful. But
Oh,
we
definitely. Fighting her is going to be stupid hard.
Considering we don't have Maddie, yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Quinn, did you try to get the skin off of him?
I did. It seemed to work just a little bit, and then it snapped back onto him stronger than ever.
Okay.
I'm
Could we
worried that if
cut
we
it
try
off?
to, definitely not without causing some serious issues with him. I tried pulling it off, and I feel like that ended up causing a lot more pain.
Well, we've got several cursed blades, and I did take a shard of obsidian that was fairly sharp. Cutting's better than pulling if you're trying to skin something.
Yeah.
We just we gotta have a body to put it on.
Being completely honest, I was thinking Norm before he put it on himself.
That totally
he
would
was
have been a
willing.
good idea if Norm wasn't going to try and kill her.
Yeah.
It seems a little cruel.
Would
You guys leave any
Maddie even?
corpses?
Well, we did bring one. I'm gonna point at Pico.
Yeah, I brought it. My plan didn't work very well. I'm sorry, guys, and I'll just plop it on the floor.
I worry that she'll be able to do something that prevents him from attacking her too. And we've already fought Maddie a handful of times. And it never gets easier.
The lady at the temple did say that one of us wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
That's got to, apparently. Like, that seems like reason enough. Sacrificed him, turned to dust, I don't think it has to be one of us. I think
But she
was
didn't.
it.
She didn't see Gatsu. She was talking directly to us, right?
She'd know about him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think somebody
Death
was
doesn't
always going
speak
to
very
have to say,
straightforwardly.
definitely not. I just really hoped it wasn't. I don't know what to do.
Okay, you guys plan something. Take back what I said. Hold on, I've got to finish reading before I commit to something.
Well, Ellie, you got that magic book. Did you find anything in it about the cloak?
No,
Or
it
anything
didn't.
that we could use to remove a curse?
Mm-mm. It didn't tell us anything about that. It just told me about the bureau and the inquiry. I kind of got sidetracked, but it didn't. There was no real information on it. Just the inquiry. The spell identify spell said it was a cursed object. That was, and that we had to give it back.
Oh, that complicates things.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll try it. Okay. I'm going to use my find familiar trait, where I can see through my familiar's eyes and take all of their senses to deaf and blind myself, as long
Okay.
as my familiar's within 100 feet. Can I have my familiar move over to where the footsteps were, where Norm's footsteps disappeared?
What's the distance? What's the range on your familiar?
It is.
Like how far can your familiar move from you, and you could still see through its eyes?
I think it's 100 yards. Hold on.
100 yards.
Like a huge block of text. It is. Oh, 100 feet. Never mind. Not
100
nearly as
feet.
far as I thought it was. That's
Yeah, you would have to go back up to the top of the ridge or the entranceway for Cherry to do that.
Okay. No worries then. Yeah, I thought it was 100 yards. Never mind.
It keeps sounds like you're saying Sherry. It's like, but oh, Cherry.
Cherry
Hey,
the
that's how
bunny
I feel
rabbit.
about that's how I feel about Ellie.
Yeah. Right.
It's because we liked everyone in the party so much. Can I roll a history check against? Nope, never mind. I already did that. Hold on. Let me go read it. So witches are kind of like a really specific thing. It's not like in the tales where they're like, oh, there's a witch or something. I think Ronnie's like an actual witch. And they are often associated with the passing of seasons. So I think when she's going to sleep is the equinox. So that'll just be time for the seasons to change. And I don't think we can wait that long to get Maddie back.
I thought she said she was waking up at the equinox because she was going to change. She's falling asleep until the equinox.
Oh. Well,
So
Then how-
winter is asleep. Equinox is the wake up, and then she grows stronger after that. I'm
That would make
guessing.
sense.
what shall we do?
Hmm. I'm stumped. Because we can't just leave him.
Hey, Pico,
Yeah.
you got any food, bro?
Oh, I have a ration.
Hey, hook a brother up, man.
Where you at?
He's standing right next to you.
God. Where? Yeah, I have. Here's a ration, dude.
Hey,
Where you been, bruh?
oh, scouting things out.
So, what'd you see?
Oh, just getting to lay the land, you know. Oh, hey, dudes. You all kind of like look around, and Pico is literally having a conversation with Norm the Naked. Appeared out of like like you guys are in the walkway you guys are in. The rock walls are it's maybe like 25, 30 feet across. It's not huge, and Norm has just kind of like appeared out of one of the walls and standing next to Pico, who is in and now munching off a ration that Pico gave him. Go ahead and take a ration off your count too, by the way.
Yep.
Oh no, just getting to lay the land. We got the pool. Yeah, just kind of getting a lay of it, dude. I didn't really know what you guys were gonna do, so you know me, I was ready to smash. But yeah, there's those pillars on the backside. They keep crumbling. Every time she gets pissed off or something weird happens, a little bit more falls off. I really don't know what the fuck that's about, but whatever. Your homeboy is now an icicle in the middle of the pool, and she's just kind of chilling there. Look like she's kind of getting comfortable. But yeah, but listen, you guys, it does look like she's getting ready to go to sleep. But yeah, I don't know what that means.
I guess it's
I'm
totally
worried that if
let
she-
her in her sleep.
What?
I
We
like the
totally
plan.
could, but what if killing her in her sleep means that we can't undo what happened to Maddie?
She did say
Maddie's the dude that
pillars
put
are
the skin
for-
on her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go. Just try to keep up here, man. Go.
Yeah.
Didn't she say the pillars are her blood?
I don't believe she meant it as her blood specifically. I believe she's talking about someone else's blood.
Quinn's gonna cut a look and then go back to looking normal. Um.
I
So
picked up a piece of it if that means anything to you, Quinn. If you need to look at it.
I don't know if there's anything I can glean off of it in the short amount of time we have. Hold on to it. We might study it later. But it does concern me that they are crumbling.
Yeah, it didn't seem good.
Which also would be why she wouldn't want me in the center of the lake.
And if she's sleepy and the pillars are crumbling,
Well,
would crumbling the pillars somehow make her fall asleep faster? I don't know. It's like
I assume she's guarding the pillars, as she wouldn't let us approach. So
But I could.
she calls Maddie her guardian. So maybe we force her to have him fight for her, and then we might have to fight Maddie again, but at least we can get him back, hopefully.
If he dies, do we think the skin's gonna stay on?
It didn't stay on Gatsu.
Gatsu ripped it off though.
Oh.
Smalls' axe stays on him when
Okay,
he dies.
so how could
I think
Gatsu rip
that's
it
different.
off?
They're two very different cursed items.
What are?
Smalls' axe and the skin.
Oh no, I was saying how could Gatsu rip the skin off?
Did you not see it happen during the fight? It was very gruesome and gross.
Right.
Wait, he ripped it off himself?
He ripped it off himself. And then I feel like he got stronger
Gosh,
after
that's
that.
cool.
So
Marshall,
everyone else tried to
wait,
rip it off Maddie, but did Maddie try it? He just tugged on it.
He did try. He couldn't take it off, so he had me try a little bit harder, and it hurt.
Yeah. I was kind of distracted. I wasn't.
And his wings are under there.
Mm. Oh.
That hurts.
Yeah, and to rip those wing. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Okay.
I could challenge her. Gatsu may be her guardian, but Maddie is mine.
Challenge for a guardian.
I'll support you in that decision.
I think that's gonna go poorly.
I also
Yeah.
think it's going to go poorly. Either way, we're going to end up fighting her, but I'm not leaving Maddie here.
No, I don't think any of us want to leave Maddie here. It's just not fair. Oh. It's like if we could all. He drank that fire breathing stuff, but he's frozen.
I'm not sure if whatever the fire breathing potion does anything against the magical ice.
I'm actually unsure any spell I have will be strong enough to work on her.
Yeah.
The only thing I have is invisibility to get around her.
And that's if
But
she can't sense you already.
Right.
With eyes like those, I'm positive she'll sense you.
Yeah. She's pretty powerful.
I mean, just like my 2 cents, dudes. I was kind of moving around behind her, checking out the pillars and stuff like that. She didn't really pay any attention to me that I felt. But, I was doing my thing.
That is true. Argus,
Yes.
does your death dog also have the invisibility, or can it also go invisible and like move around stealthily like Coatl did?
That was actually an ability cast by Ellie, I believe.
Yeah. I cast it on.
Maybe.
Yes, because of my Pact of the Chain, I have an infinite distance between me and my familiar,
Right.
which also flies and has 120-foot dark vision.
So,
Okay.
do you think you could sneak me over to the pillars? Like, I would definitely prefer if Smalls and Norms went with me as protection.
How many
But
people
if
can you cast invisibility on at once, Ellie?
Just one.
Darn. Well,
It's a touch. I just have to touch.
Okay.
Above the table, Sherry, I think you can upcast spells to hit more people. Just trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause you-
when you
'cause you have-
use
you-
this. Oh, when I use the spell using a spell slot of third or higher, I can target one additional creature for each slot above second.
Yeah,
What do I
so
have?
I believe casting it at fourth gives you 3 targets. Because it's an additional +2 then, right,
oh.
Marshall?
Yeah, because I do. I have it at 4th level. I only have one 4th level spell, but I could cast it on 3 individuals. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. When you use this third level or higher, you can target one additional creature. So if you cast it at third level, you get one additional creature. 4th level, you get 2 additional creatures. So you could turn 3 people invisible with your 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
Just being helpful because I know you've never played a spellcaster.
Yes. And invisibility, I didn't look at the the fine line, the fine print. Okay. So yes, I can cast it on 3 people.
So Norm can meld without us. So if we split our party into 2, do you think we can have enough? Will it be enough if we tie her on from 2 different sides? She has 4 arms, so that might make it difficult.
I mean, maybe.
So what's the plan? Make 3 people invisible or 2 or I guess we would do 3 because Norm can and try and attack her that way. Is that the plan?
I think first plan is going to be to try to get Quinn closer to the pillars with Norm, if you're okay with that, Norm, and Smalls.
If you do that, I can provide a big enough distraction guarding that these boys can keep me up. That I can guarantee I will.
Okay,
I
and then
will
the
have
rest
her
of us
attention.
can head towards Maddie and try to get him out of the ice or whatever we need to do. If we have to rip off the cloak, then we'll do our best to not get as much of his feathers with it.
Oh, sounds like a plan.
Norm?
I'm down for whatever, yo. I told you, I came here to do a job. I aim to do it. Having you guys around, gonna make that job easier. But yeah, this is gonna suck. Probably. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. Come on. I'm getting bored.
We're gonna smash a witch.
That's smash. Yeah. See? I like you.
Okay, Ellie?
Yes. So okay, so I'm gonna walk over to Quinn and tap her with the visibility spell. And then I'm gonna tap Smalls. And then who's the other person?
That's up to you.
I'm asking the group who else wants to be invisible.
Um,
Do you want to make yourself invisible so that you have a little bit of safety?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be the third invisible and then maybe I can follow and help or
Yeah, that way in case if somebody starts to take on too much damage or something, you're a little bit more flexible in where to go.
All right. Here we go, guys. Going invisible.
So wait a second. Just so I know what's going on here, okay? I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go do my thing. I'll make my way back around. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'll try. You guys want me to focus on her? You want me to focus on the pillars? What are you doing? Sorry, bug lady. Sorry, don't know your name. Forgot. My bad. What's your name?
It's okay. It's Malin.
Malin. Norm. Malin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Anyways, so you're gonna go. What now? What are you gonna do? You're gonna
Basically, you're gonna keep Quinn safe while you guys are causing a distraction by
keep
the
Quinn
pillars.
safe. Okay.
We, the rest of us, are going to go towards Maddie to try to get him out of the ice.
Got it. So
And then
you'll
get the cloak
distract.
off of him.
Got you. So you're gonna distract the witch. Okay. We're gonna work our way around the pillars. Alright. Quinn. what are you going to do with the pillars exactly?
She said something earlier that I think I might be able to attract her attention with. She said, "May her accursed name never be remembered." I believe, through my research, that there might be a temple to my goddess. I feel like a big enough show of display of my devotion to my goddess is more than enough to attract attention. It's worked before.
But who was she? She wasn't. She was saying,
The obsidian blood is probably all the information I need to know.
okay.
Okay. You guys are going to be invisible. I'm going to stay in my stone until y'all need me. Just give a hoot. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's roll.
All right. Tap, tap, tap.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Awesome.
Uh,
Guys, I'm probably going to die, but I'm so excited.
I think we're all gonna die.
I think
all
Maddie's
might
already
die.
dead, so
Maddie,
I might be dead. I'm not sure.
Everything's
This is why you don't pick
fine.
up cursed
No
objects.
consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
There's only a cauldron here. I drink from it probably.
oh, ew.
Bite me.
The way the night's going, we might.
I know there's some biting about to happen.
It might happen.
Poor Pico already got his ass bit. So.
I already got bit. Yeah, it's already on our docket.
Damn, Pico just got here and he gets all the fun.
So, what do you think would happen if I threw a fireball into the water?
not good things.
You're gonna scheme Maddie.
I love how
Hmm.
fireballs immediate action.
What do you think?
Fireball.
Dun, 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 dun. Woo.
Well,
Maddie, I went ahead and put something in the maps just so you guys have a better visual of what you guys might be looking at here. Maybe it'll help you with whatever's going to happen next.
all right.
Sweet. I can also play Mark. It doesn't come, and we end up battling or something. So I can. I can
Yes.
float
If the
through.
water is boiling, we're good to put the potatoes in. No potato.
But
Yeah,
it
that'll
might
work.
melt the ice from Maddie. No, but Maddie's completely ice. It would melt Maddie, right? Mm.
There is a high chance of that.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a potty break.
Hey, Mike!
What time do we have to come back?
It is 7:39 right now. Let's say 7:40. So let's call it 7:55. We'll come back. We'll take a solid 15-minute break.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. Thank you.
See you in 15.
Yes, Monica's coming through stably, yeah? For everyone else?
What? Am I?
Okay, good.
Oh,
good,
cool.
good. She has the free built computer at the moment because I refused to spend $120 on Windows again. So that computer's running Linux at the moment.
Yeah, I have my own pewter.
She's an old rig, but she keeps trooping on.
Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. Hold on.
I'm sorry. You being sweaty.
And just as a reminder, we all do have water walk. I don't know if it'll help on magical ice water, but
Yeah, who knows?
I I did
Yeah,
verbally say that I was going to use that spell. So
I kind of wish I had a way to talk to Slevin.
I kind of wish we had a way to. She's got a corrupt coin. Do you think we could do that? I feel like we're about to fight the equivalent of like a small deity.
I feel like if any, I was thinking that too. Because I feel like he would be able to get the cloak off of him.
I've never interacted with that guy, so I couldn't suggest it. My only interaction is the first one is free, and then he poofed away.
Yeah.
Everybody immediately disregarded when I started asking questions.
Information does not flow freely in this group.
It does not. It does not. What do you think Rennie is? She's not human, clearly. But do you think she might be like a fae or a?
I think so, probably. I think she might be some sort of like god, but I don't really know what that means here. Like, I don't know, she's controlling the weather.
Controlling the weather.
She's controlling the weather, and she's got a weird connection with the moon. So she's just like a regular bisexual woman.
That's what we're getting out of this.
Right, she's in love with a werewolf. She's got a big hat.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not. I was gonna say, are you gonna fight me on this? You question my expertise?
Like I'm not going to, but you sound very knowledgeable on the topic.
I am. You know, I have Pass Without Trace, but I don't think that works for any type of like magical detection.
That's what it was. Okay. But I remember. That's why I have it written down. Fuck. I believe in you guys.
I don't.
I am really good at taunting. I just do not have the HP pool taunting.
I think we should try to kill Maddie.
We could try and kill Malin and see if that works.
I think Drew would be less excited about that one. She exploded into bugs last time.
That is true. That is true.
We've got no reason to believe Revivify would do anything weird to Maddie. If you even have the components available to you.
Oh, I do. But I'm going to cast another spell soon. Well, dang it.
Okay.
No, never mind. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's scroll. Okay, yeah, I have exactly one casting of Revivify.
Okay.
Because that was my problem with using Remove Curse, is it takes a slot like from Revivify.
Hmm. I don't want to fight her.
I don't really want to fight her either, but I am gonna get what I want even if I have to fight her or not. So
Hey, Marshall, are you on here right now or no? Want to try and get all the people placed at is correct.
Oh, is the corpse that Pico brought with us, is it like wolf form or is it person form?
I think it was wolf form.
I wonder if Animate Dead would work on it.
Well, he did say they're pretty mangled, so
Yeah. I can use a mangled corpse, it's just gonna be mangled.
yep.
But if we're able to get the skin on it, is she gonna notice?
Hopefully not.
Like, I don't, maybe the wearer has to be pure of heart or some bullshit.
uh,
Oh no, that's ugly.
what's ugly?
I've made a liquid clay to put on something for my tip jar, and I just mixed gold paint into it,
Oh, and
and now it looks like cookie batter, which is not what I was going for. Maybe it'll dry lighter.
What are you making? Cookies?
No, I am not making cookies.
Oh.
I'm mixing air dry clay. I mixed it with water so I could like mix in some stuff to give it a more interesting texture.
Oh, huh.
So I can basically use it like mud on a cardboard box that I'm going to be using as a tip jar at work.
Oh, that's a cool idea. But you said it's not working?
The color didn't turn. Neither of these colors turned out how I wanted them to.
Hmm.
Well, hopefully they
But
turn
maybe
out
they'll dry lighter.
They usually do dry a little lighter, but
Yeah, but
not
I'm also
much.
using paint because I don't have any powdered pigments right now.
Oh, okay. Sounds like fun. Allie's creative side.
All right. Is everybody back?
Matt had some questions about positioning and stuff.
Yeah, it's like we can change this up. Norm was just on there as a placeholder, so go ahead, Maddie. Did I lose somebody?
I am here if you were asking for me.
There it goes. You had a question about the map?
I just wanted you to look at it, make sure that looks okay.
Yeah, I think so. It's like 60 by 90, I think, is the main bulk of the area. So yeah. And I think it's
Doing it
60.
90 by 90 based on your.
90 by
up
it's
there.
yeah, it's 90 by 90. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are good then.
Cool. All right. Are we all good to jump back into this thing? Ready as we're gonna be?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna need let me go back over here real quick. So Norm is actually going to be traveling with you guys, and those of you. So we have Ellie, Quinn, and Smalls that are going to move around behind the pool to the pillars. Correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and position. You guys just going to be on the side there. They can move to obelisk 1, or are you going to move like to the center? What are you going to do?
Can we get? I'm guessing those are obelisks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can we get in between 2 and 3?
Okay, so Norm is going to use an ability called Pass Without a Trace. As he kind of like comes over to all of you guys and he kind of like puts his arms around you, he's like, dudes, this is gonna rock. And he channels a little bit of magic into all of you from his fingertips, and you all of a sudden feel a little bit lighter on your feet. You feel a little bit more stealthy. As this veil of like shadowy earth and silence radiates from you, as you go to crunch through the snow, you hear no crunch. You leave no footsteps. And Pass Without a Trace gives you a +10 to your stealth checks. And since you are invisible, you are also rolling with advantage. So,
Nice.
I need stealth checks from Smalls, Quinn, and Ellie. You are rolling at advantage, and you can add +10 to these. Just as Norm kind of like gives you guys a clap, it's like, all right, see you on the other side. And then he kind of like blends back into the stone itself and disappears.
29 for Quinn.
Nice.
21 for Ellie.
Okay. What we got for Smalls there, Maddie?
It's gonna be 21. Say disadvantage because of armor or something, I guess. But
So he rolls just straight then,
Yeah.
and he gets a +10.
Yeah.
What do you get?
23, actually. 23.
Hell yes. Okay, everybody's above a 20. As you all kind of move into the glade, you kind of wait for just a second, and you see if Ronnie twitches or moves in anything. Like you move ahead of the group. No, not a stir. And you're able to deftly, quietly make your way around the side of the pool, twisting around obelisk 1 and positioning yourselves between obelisk 2 and 3 there on the far side of the pool. Meanwhile, go ahead and put Norm off to the side. Maddie, we don't really know where he's at right now. He just kind of disappears into the stone, into the existing wall somewhere. All right. That leaves us with Pico, Argus, and Malin. And Death Dog. Approaching the south side of the pool. It's on you 3.
Pico wanted to first cast guidance on the 3 out there, since they're already trying to get more advantage stuff.
I don't think you can cast multiple guidances at once.
I think.
Oh, we can't stack.
Yeah.
They already have the guidance on there.
Well,
Wait,
they have.
touch. Then I'll touch who's by me. Then the 3. It would be Quinn, Argus, and Ellie. Wait, no, not Ellie. Sorry. The map is.
It's concentration, so you can only put it on one person.
Oh, that's right.
And it only lasts for a
Then
minute.
Quinn, I'm gonna have it for Quinn just in case Quinn needs to do something diabolical before.
Okay.
Everything.
It's only gonna last a minute.
And then oh wait, instead of that, I'm just gonna do Veil of Dusk on Quinn. It's cloaking them in a shadowy veil of darkness, and this is for 10 minutes. So they get a +1 bonus to your armor class and make stealth checks with advantage for the duration. So Quinn can also do advantage on stealth if Quinn was going to do any stealth stuff first.
Quinn did. They had Pass Without a Trace from Norm the Naked, so they already had advantage.
I will still take the
Quinn's
plus
over
armor
there?
class.
Yeah, Quinn, Smalls, and Ellie went to the north side.
Damn, I'm so sorry. I missed Quinn So
It's okay.
Really hard to see
But-
though.
But you're gonna give her. You can still cast that and give her the +1 to armor class.
yeah, that'll work then. Yeah,
Okay.
that's 60 feet. So it's
And
30.
that lasts for up to
Oh,
10
they're
minutes.
90 feet from us now, aren't they?
Yeah, but you could have cast it before she went over there.
Okay. All
So
right.
you got 10
yeah, thank
minutes
you.
on that.
Sorry.
Okay.
Cool.
So Veil of Dusk, you get a +1 to your armor class, Quinn, and even after you drop invisibility, you will still have advantage on a stealth check if you need to do something for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. As Malin, Pico, Argus, and Death Dog approach the edge of the pool, Irani kind of like she does one of those like waking, like you're not quite asleep yet, but you hear something and just like snaps you back awake. And you're like, travelers, you've returned. Do you bring news of my? Wait. Why have you come back? I told you to leave.
I'm gonna bow respectfully and go, forgive me. I know we have been asked to leave, but my guardian is also missing, and I had hoped that you could help me find him.
Roll me a persuasion. You could do this at
Okay.
advantage because you're appealing to the guardian thing.
Okay. First roll is an 18. Second is another 18.
Okay. Not too shabby. Oh, poor child. I lament with you. My heart breaks for you. Where is your guardian? He is missing. We can try. My guardian and I, we can try and help you as well.
I am extremely grateful. The last we saw him was just down the mountain where we were looking for your guardian.
I understand. How can we help?
Would you permit us borrowing your guardian? We will
No!
return him.
No. No. He stays with me. My guardian protects me. He will not leave.
May we speak with him? Mayhaps he saw something when we were making our way back up the mountain.
Of course. She puts her hand out and lowers the ice on Maddie.
Is
Guardian.
he, like, awake?
It takes him a minute. Guardian, this child who has lost her guardian, her protector. Perhaps you saw something, know something. Did you see anything on your way back to me?
I look around. Was I conscious at all during that whole thing, or was I awake at all during being frozen?
Yes. Conscious. You could see through the ice. Hearing, a little bit more difficult. You definitely heard everything that Ronnie said.
Okay.
Like being locked in a box kind of thing.
Yeah. So I just heard only Ronnie asking if their guardian.
Mhm.
I look over at Malin and the crew, and I see that's them. So I'll nod my head like I do know what they're talking about. I remember seeing someone.
You're cutting out there, Maddie. I think.
I remember seeing someone you speak of further down the hill.
There you have it, child. Seek your guardian further down the hill. The storm will weather in a few days, and you can continue your search in peace. And I wish you the best of luck.
I fear he will not survive in the snow. He is not accustomed to the cold.
I
Is
cannot
there
calm.
something you could do to help?
I cannot calm myself any faster until I have gone to sleep. For this I am sorry. Pray thee, though, down the hill quickly. You may be able to find him.
I'm gonna look to the others and see if like maybe they also have like anything they can do to keep her distracted for a little while.
The others by the ones that are with you, right?
Yeah, the ones with me.
Okay.
Pico and Argus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
no,
Look at me,
don't do
he's like,
that. I'm
trying so
thinking.
Yep.
hard.
With that, as I say, with that, we're going to shift over to Quinn, Ellie, and Smalls. Quinn, they've bought you a couple of minutes
Okay.
with what Malin was able to do, and Maddie is now at least out of his encasement for a time being.
All right. Hope you guys are ready for a fight. So Quinn's invisibility is going to fade, and she's going to be standing in between all of the pillars that are known as the blood of this unnamed god or goddess. She's going to raise her single hand into the air, and from the darkness, her spirit weapon is going to appear above her. And Marshall, can I do the thing, please?
Thing we talked about?
The thing we talked about.
Sure.
Sweet.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, so Quinn is going to move in a. You guys have seen spellcasters before. You've seen people cast magic. Quinn is going to look very ritualistic, but unlike anything you guys have seen before. Like her movements are almost what you've seen, but pretty alien in nature. So after her spiritual weapons cast, she's gonna take a deep breath, and she's going to cast several things simultaneously. A radiant ring of stars is going to etch itself on the water around her, casting magic circles as the constellations ripple. From the hilt of her blade, there's going to be 2 blazing stars that merge from it and start surrounding her, orbiting her, protecting her. And then it's going to be like a fractal appears around her, as she's going to use stellar bodies and sanctuary to protect herself. Then she's going to look directly at Ronnie, as Moonbeam descends directly onto Quinn, not Ronnie. And Quinn is going to declare her devotion to her goddess, and she's going to say loud enough for Ronnie to hear. You said for her name to be forgotten, and that shall never happen. As a thanks to my goddess, the mage of all circles, have become what they have feared. What they fear, I now wield. In defiance and devotion, I bend every spell to your will. I shall be the first apostle of the goddess. Now, serve your sentence. There's my cool little arts of my spell casting.
Cool.
Dope as fuck.
And the spells I cast, I'm going to tick them off in just a second. Spiritual Weapon, Magic Circle, Stellar Bodies, Sanctuary, and Moonbeam.
Okay. All of a sudden, the pillars begin to shake even more violently as Ronnie turns and takes her attention off of basically everybody else, and he immediately takes a dead look at you. The pillars shaking violently. All of the obsidian flakes and shards begin to shatter off of the pillars and immediately congregate onto your spiritual weapon as it is made solid. And you are wielding a gigantic, oversized great sword, now carved with this obsidian, completely encased in this like moonlight, blackened, star-light figure. and you hear a little voice in the back of your mind as she speaks to you. Destroy them. Your goddess is telling you to destroy the obelisks.
Perfect.
You can cast for whatever's going to come next. You can cast Spiritual Weapon for free. It will not cast in this fight. It will not cost you a spell slot. And what all did you cast to put this in? Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, spiritual weapon, sanctuary, stellar bodies, and magic circle.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Two.
You can get 2 of those spells back.
While Ellie's watching this, she's going to animate 2 runes.
Okay, is that an action?
That's a bonus.
Okay. Don't think that breaks your invisibility. I'm going to say it does not. All right. Is there anything anybody else is doing?
I'm gonna see that and go into a rage real quick and just
To
step by
clarify for
Argus.
everyone, we are going to fight, right? Before I do the stupid, I just want to make sure about the table. That was what has so far been obviously agreed
Yeah,
upon
that is
before me. Cool.
I will say I will say this with with what's going to come out of Ronnie's mouth next. She turns and her eyes immediately light up, and the area all around you is like as if the air around all of you, as if the air has been sucked out of the room, and it is ice, blisteringly cold.
So as she was turning around,
And she shouts out to Quinn, "Whore of the betrayer, I will send you back to her." All of a sudden, the 4 obelisks light up, these massive beams of starlight shooting up, or perhaps down, from the apex up in the sky, while this massive storm continues to grow. All of a sudden, the eye of the storm, the calmness that you were in, is gone. It is now engulfing this battlefield. The eye solely centered around Ronnie now, herself. Booms of these earth-shattering thunder, seemingly random strikes of lightning. This icy wind and rain biting at you guys' exposed flesh. Bludgeoning impacts as hail begins to sink down on all of you. And then all of a sudden it feels like a burning against your skin as the rain itself feels acidic in the entire area. Perhaps even worse, beyond down the mountain, lightning strikes one and another, and thunder booms, shattering off. All of a sudden here in the battle, here in the glen, lightning strikes off a massive sheaving of one of the obelisks, crashing onto the ground. And you see, and all of you can see the storm growing and growing. As bad as it is here, it is infinitely worse outside of this glen.
Oh no.
Keep calm and roll initiative. As that happens, I'm actually going to use my Cube of Force to use Mage Armor on Maddie.
Mage armor on Maddie?
Correct. He is unarmored, correct?
He is
Correct.
not. Well,
Ooh,
Or
technically you are not, Maddie. But
not-
unarmored? You're still wearing the cloak.
I am
don't
still wearing
think for
it.
Mage's armor that would count.
No, it does. It is considered armor.
Okay, hey, awesome. Never mind then.
Yep. Okay. Let's get some.
Got a nat 20 on initiative. That's the last high roll I'm getting for
I
this
was-
fight.
Side note, could I use it on my dog then, since they are unarmored?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see any reason
Because
why I
it's from
can't.
the item, so you put it
Okay.
into his chest. So.
Quinn and Malin, who has the higher dex? I'm assuming Malin.
Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 14.
I rolled a
Okay.
nat 1.
I got a 21.
Nice winner.
Mm,
So excited.
No.
for the fight.
All right, 17. Maddie, I'm assuming you have the higher dex. Yeah,
Correct.
Pico is exhausted. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, Pico. We kind of forgot. You should have been rolling all the skill checks at disadvantage because you're. So, another reason why it made sense why your other thing earlier didn't work.
Marshall, do you have an armor class for me then? Since I don't get the bonuses as a monk.
It's the same as you would be wearing like studded leather. So
Okay, I'll look it up.
yeah. Okay. Is that everybody?
Can
I
I-
think that's it.
Do we have to? I was gonna say, can I put on my armor of Agathis? But do I have to wait?
That's
For my
a
turn?
yeah. It's like this was that. I'm gonna give. So here's what's gonna happen. Everybody that is still invisible, I'm gonna give you basically a free action round. This is your chance to basically come out of invisibility, set yourself up for an ambush, make an attack. What do you want to use the invisibility for? So that's going to be Smalls and Ellie. You are going to get basically a surprise round ahead of the initiative order. So we put all this in order here. So it looks like this is going to be Malin, Quinn, Drew, Maddie, Smalls. Argus, what was yours?
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Make sure you put it in chat, bud. I can't hear everybody all at once. Smalls, Pico, and Argus. Am I forgetting anybody?
From us, no, I think that's everybody.
Just
Yeah.
Norm.
I have Norm in here. We're good. So, here's how this is going to go down. Okay, so Ellie and Smalls, what are you guys doing while I type this out?
I'm putting on my armor of Agathis.
Okay, that's your action. You're going to pop out of invisibility when you do that. Do you want to position yourself somewhere?
Yeah, I'm behind the pillars. I was towards the wall behind the pillars.
Okay. If you are behind the pillar, if you stay behind the pillar, I'm going to consider that half cover, so you can add a +2 to your armor class for anything that is going to attack you if you're going to position yourself behind the pillar.
Okay, so I get a +4 because I've got on the bracers. And that adds 2. So that brings me up to
No,
18?
the bracers are already on you. They should be equipped. So whatever your armor class is now is with the bracers on.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Huh. Because my armor class is 14.
Let me see here. Yeah, 14. You have a 14 dex. Do you have the bracers attuned?
Yes.
If you click on it, it should show.
They don't have to be attuned.
Yes, they do. Yes, you have them on. So you have an armor class, a flat armor class of 10. You get a +2 from your dexterity, and you get +2 from the bracers. So it's 14. So you get.
Okay.
So if you're behind, so you will have 16 if you're behind a pillar.
16. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they don't
I
count
wanna
twice.
Be mighty.
You shouldn't have played a squishy sorcerer then.
Yeah, but I'm behind. I'm
Okay.
in. Yeah.
Good. Sorry, guys, I'm typing here. Be thinking about it. So you are putting on the armor of Agathis, and you already used your bonus action to
Light up some runes.
light up your runes, and you've used your movement. Okay. Maddie, what's Small's going to do? Or is he going to stay?
Free turn. Is it a free turn where he can attack and stuff as well?
Yeah, he gets a free action, basically.
All right, he's gonna go into rage, so it can come off of the invisibility.
I don't think does rage break invisibility. Technically, I think you have to do something that requires a roll or an attack or
No,
something.
I think he still stays invisible while raged until the actual
Yeah.
attack is made.
So his first attack, coming out of if he attacks, he'll come out of invisibility, but his first attack can be an advantage.
Perfect. like he's gonna try and help Quinn go after the obelisk. He's actually just gonna go to obelisk 3 and maybe just start attacking it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll his. Roll 2 attacks, both of them at advantage.
Alright.
So I think that's everybody. There is the initiative order in the chat.
So 17 for the first one,
Hits.
then 11 on the second one.
Hits. It's a big ass obelisk. It's not hard to hit as long as you don't roll under. Hit.
Okay. Do you want just damage then?
Yep.
Alright. So for both of them, because raging plus 14, so 26 damage.
26 damage, and you're going after obelisk 3.
Obelisk 3, and also I guess he has Divine Fury too that gets added to the down.
Yep. His first attack.
So 6 plus another 7, so 33 total.
Okay.
The 7 damage is radiant or divine, if that matters at all.
No, it does not. So how much is the grand total of damage?
3 total.
3 total. So 30 damage flat. 27 plus 3? Or 26 plus 3?
It's 26 plus. No. It should be 33 total.
So 33 damage total?
Yeah.
All right. Bam! Bam! He goes tearing into one of these obelisks. And all of a sudden it comes crackling down. And you see that the storm all above you begins to shift ever so slightly with the breaking of the light from one of these obelisks. As it begins to crumble under Smalls' attacks. Okay. I believe that is Quinn, or that is everything for Quinn, that is everything for Ellie, and that is everything for Smalls. Are we in it?
Yeah,
in.
actually, Marshall, I didn't. I was 21 in the initiative, so that was our free one, right?
That's your free one.
So I'm not in the initiative. I think I should be before Allie. Sorry, my bad.
Hang on.
Or Drew.
She's not on the list.
Yep. So Ellie is right before Drew? Yeah, right before Drew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry,
Ellie.
Allie. Drew. Ellie.
All right. Make sure you guys put this stuff in chat.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
hear
sorry.
everybody at once. It's okay. Okay. All right. So with that, all of a sudden here, the churning, raging storm clouds form above for the duration of this, centered at a point within range. So all of a sudden, throughout this entire area, you hear this earth-shattering boom, and I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this by chance to avoid becoming frightened?
Nope.
Or is it deafened?
I got a nat 20. Woo!
Nice. This is just a Constitution saving throw for right now.
Well, let's see. Death Dog gets a dirty 20, and I got a 13.
17 on the disadvantage. You don't have disadvantage on these, Pico. You just have it on skill checks like Arcana, Persuasion, things like that with the first level exhaustion, not your saving throws or anything. So, whatever your first roll was, or roll it again. 10. All right. All right. Everybody that got everybody that got below a 15, you take 9 points of thunder damage. As all of a sudden, this gigantic thunderous boom echoes throughout the entire glade. And everybody that made the saving throw, you take 4 points of thunder damage.
Question, Marshall, was I targeted since I'm still her guardian?
You were not.
Okay, thank you.
What was the save again? I'm sorry.
What?
4
What
damage
was the
if you
save?
saved.
15. So you meet it. Basically, it's you meet to beat it. You're good. You take 4 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
But everybody that failed takes 9, and you are also deafened for this next round.
Deafened means you can't hear, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if anybody's trying to shout out anything to, well, technically, Maddie, it just wasn't targeting you. Argus, Argus, Drew, Pico made it. So it looks like just Argus and Drew took the full damage.
That's okay. I'll just use my dog who's immune to deafened.
Okay.
Might be a little weird trying to echolocate the distance between me and him, but not totally screwed. Slight wins.
With that, all of a sudden, all of the obelisks begin to light up, and all of a sudden, these little glimmers of starlight begin to shine down as well. And all of a sudden, these little these same glimmers of starlight as they begin to beam down into the obelisk shoot out into all of you, except for Maddie, and you all take 2 points of radiant damage. That is the turn for the layer actions and for the obelisks. Ronnie is up next. The witch prepares herself. She is fully targeted on Quinn right now. Quinn, she's going to go after you. She's going to hit you with pretty
So-
nasty. Go ahead.
I do have Sanctuary up, so she has to beat a Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. Saving throw or just check?
Saving throw.
That's a 22.
Yeah.
He's going to hit you. Wisdom's kind of her thing, man.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
All right. She's going to hit you with this. Looks like, what's your armor class? Rolled a 22. So,
That
assuming that hits.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at 18.
Silvery barbs.
You want to silvery barbs it?
I can silvery barbs for her.
Okay. I'll roll it again. This is... that's still not a nat 20, but a dirty 20.
20 still hits, yeah.
Okay. You can still give advantage to somebody with that silvery barbs, though, Ellie. Who do you want to give it to?
To Quinn.
Okay. You take 19 points of radiant damage as she hits you with this, Quinn, and you have this same kind of ability that you have used before, this guiding bolt. Now there is a beacon of shining light that is just making you are clear as day to everybody right now. All right. That is it for Ronnie. Norm is going to hold for right now, and Malin, you're up. Quinn, you're on deck.
I'm gonna try. Oh God, getting closer to Maddie.
Okay.
I have 30 feet of movement. I'm gonna do 30, and then I'm going to use my pull to try to pull him towards me
Okay.
for the other 30 feet so that he can meet me halfway.
Maddie, do you choose to fail the saving throw to resist?
If he's willing, it just does it on its own.
Am I still in ice? Does she take that off of me yet?
She took it off of you to allow you to
I'm
speak.
gonna let her. Yeah, I'm gonna let her just take me then.
Okay. So you move Maddie how much?
30 feet towards me.
Okay.
Because we're like a total of 60, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, it's exactly 60.
Okay, yeah. So I need to get the 30 feet and then pull him the 30 feet, and then we meet in the middle.
Okay. It's your movement.
That is my movement. And then, oh god, I still need to try to. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna try to rip this off of you,
Oh,
and then try to rip it off of him.
You gonna use your action to try and rip it off of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Maddie, are you allowing this to happen?
yeah.
Okay. So here how this is going to work if you're going to try and tear it off of him.
Uh-huh.
Whether it succeeds or not, Maddie is going to take damage.
Uh-huh.
But you're going to roll a strength check to try and do
Okay.
this. 15. Sorry, it's going to be 20, 25, and 30.
I have to make that?
Yes, for the first try. It's one or the other. If you get it to 20, something happens. If you get it to 25, something more happens. If you get to 30, something even more happens. You were literally pulling a cursed object off of his flesh. Did you think it was going to be easy?
Yeah, no. Can I try cutting it off instead? Because I feel like that would go a lot better.
You think you have time for that?
No, I don't have time for anything. Are you kidding me?
Okay. You can try pulling and cutting it. I'll lower the DC by 2.
Okay.
So we got
am I
eight,
still rolling
18,
strength, or
18, 23, and 28 now. Strength checks, yep.
oh god. Okay. Well, fuck. The first one's a 5.
5. All right.
Yeah.
Maddie.
Yes.
You take 24 points of, I'll call it slashing damage as she attempts to like peel this off of you. She is going to 24 points of slashing damage, and Malin, you are going, as you are peeling this, it is attempting to pull you back onto it. I'll allow you to hold it there at the amount of distance you've got it off. You've managed to like peel it off of like one of his shoulders.
Okay. I will hold it and then call for Argus to help me.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right. That's it for Malin. Quinn, you're up. Drew is on deck.
Sounds good. Hold on, I'm looking at the. Oh, hang on. So Quinn being right by the other pillar and being struck by lightning. She's going to move. Sorry, Ellie. Is going to move to the pillar that Ellie's hiding behind. And she's going to taunt because this is exactly what she does. At Rennie, and she just be like, "The magics of a heretic are nothing before the goddess," and she's going to use spiritual weapon to slam into the pillar.
Okay. Since you're attacking the pillars, you can make these attacks at advantage using because of your ritual.
At advantage, 23 to hit.
Definitely hits. Just don't roll lower than a 5 when you're attacking the obelisk, basically.
Okay, perfect. And for damage, I got a 7.
7? 7 damage altogether?
Yeah, because I can only swing once with that.
Okay.
Cast a spell at the same time, though. Give me a sec. I have no idea if this will work. Can I Moonbeam Obelisk 1?
Yeah, because bonus action, because your spiritual weapon is not, you don't have to concentrate on it, you're just holding it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. And I should ask for clarification. I have Sanctuary up. Is that going to dissipate when I attack the obelisk?
It's concentration. Yeah, it's concentration. It will drop.
Sanctuary is not concentration. Just
How is
for
it?
a minute.
Just lasts for a minute?
Yeah, just
Let's
lasts
see
for a
here.
minute.
How does that work? Let's see here.
I have no idea.
Sanctuary. Is that your fourth level? Where do you have Sanctuary?
Sanctuary is on my first level spells. It's a bonus action to cast.
Lasts for 1 minute. Creature needs. Oh, okay. If it's not, yeah, it just lasts a minute then. So no, it will not drop.
Okay. If it dropped, I wasn't too worried about it. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna Moonbeam Pillar Obelisk 1. Gonna hit for 15 damage.
Nice.
Bonus action. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I have for right now.
Okay. All right. In this instance, okay. Drew, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
You missed me.
Sorry, my notes here. All right, Ellie, between Quinn and
Drew.
Ellie. All right, there. Okay, Ellie, you're up. Then Drew's on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the same obelisk that Quinn was shooting at. So I'm gonna shoot magic missile 3rd level.
1 or 2.
Which one were you aiming at, Quinn?
I was attacking physically 2 and moonbeaming 1. So both of those 2.
Oh. Okay, I'll do 2 because it's a little further away from me.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm right back there.
You're hiding behind Obelisk 2.
Oh, then I'll hit 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's only 2 damage. Damn it. Damage.
At 4th level?
Yes.
Technically, you cast it. You need to roll the damage multiple times, I think, when you use magic missile, because
each
you're
missile hits for each
damage.
Oh, okay.
So your 4th level, it adds a missile every level you cast it up, right? Our
Yeah,
whales.
Yes.
that is
So you need to
correct.
roll the damage 4 times. So roll 3 more times on the damage.
All right. So the total damage is 2, 6, 10, 14.
14, nice on Obelisk 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Obelisk 1 begins to crumble and crack, so it's definitely showing a lot of wear and tear. Okay. That's your action. Any bonuses? Any movement?
I'm just scooting back from the obelisks. Staying in hidden, but out of line of sight.
All right. Drew, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Do we all have water walk on us right now?
Yeah. didn't-
Anybody? I think anybody that I think Quinn, you cast it on how many? Was it just everybody that was with you there?
For Waterwalk, yes. It was everybody who's there, so the only person who doesn't have it should be Maddie and the
Yep.
dog.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
go
fine.
up
Dog will
to
plus.
where Malin and Maddie are, and I would like to use my channel divinity to curse Ronnie.
Oh. Okay.
So, as an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage.
Okay. I don't have a saving throw or anything on that, right?
Nope.
Shit. Okay.
Divine magic.
Oh shit. The spell I wanted to use is also an action. So then as for my bonus action, I am going to I haven't defiled the ground recently. I'll do that on her little island. Or
Okay.
wherever. Is she on a little or is
Nope,
she just on the water?
She's just on the water.
I don't know if I can do it on water.
Mm.
It's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
just centered around her.
What did you
And I
make? What,
think-
what damage did you make her vulnerable to?
It's any of it, all of it,
It's all damage.
all damage.
Whatever
Jesus,
the
and
next
that-
attack is it
Ah, I
for
got
double?
you.
Until the end of my next turn.
Oh, for the
So-
whole round.
Damn.
So yeah, for the whole round.
Rude.
Damn.
It's a curse.
Okay.
Well, that might change what I was gonna do a little bit.
And then with Defile Ground, the corruption only lasts for a minute, but it becomes difficult terrain, and then the first attack on a turn, she takes an extra 1d4 necrotic damage.
Okay. So she takes. Do you roll the d4 damage?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an attack because I used my action and bonus action, so I think that's all I've got, right?
Oh, does the defile ground not do damage the first round? It's the next round.
Yeah. Wait, I don't. It's after an attack, so Defile Ground isn't itself an attack.
Got you. Okay.
So I just prepped her to take more damage.
Got you. Okay. Perfect. Action, bonus action, and movement. You set?
That's
All
it.
right. Beautiful. Maddie, now you are up.
All right. Well, since I'm looking at Malin, he'll say "I love you" to her because that seems like the right thing to do in this moment.
Mm.
And then I think he's going around and go ahead and start Tawny, I guess. I think it's about the time to flip the script on and see what happens. So,
You're going after Ronnie?
Actually, you know what? I think I can save myself for one more turn. Actually, fire at the obelisk that's small number 3, because that's within my Eldritch Blast range. That one's still standing, right?
All of them are still standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it at obelisk 3, so maybe she'll think that I'm trying to hit smalls. That way, it happens.
Okay. Roll me a deception along with his attack.
Ah, fuck. 15 is a 7.
Yep,
And
roll me the attack.
then 22 and that's a 14, so they both should hit.
Mm-hmm.
Damage wise, it's going to be a total of 9 total.
9 damage? Too shabby.
Yeah.
So vulnerability increases that to 18.
He's stacking the
I shot at
obelisk.
Oh,
Obelisk.
obelisk. That's right. Not her. Wrong target.
And you rolled what on the deception?
7.
7?
Yeah.
She takes her attention off of Quinn for just a minute after you strike the obelisk, and she turns to you with this kind of like downtrodden look in her face and just looks at you and asks, Guardian, why? What do you...
Ah, I missed. Very not deception at all. Very obvious.
He does not look convinced. Okay. That's your action? Any movement? Any bonuses?
Action, I'll go ahead and use my stones and dirt now. Second wind to try and just gain back some health since we're
Okay.
ripping off the skin. And I'll stay there with Malin.
Okay.
That should be it.
All right. Then we got Smalls up next. Smalls, then Pico, you're on deck.
All right. I'm going to try and finish off the obelisk then.
Okay.
So, attack recklessly at it for an advantage, because fuck yeah. That's a hit. Is it enough possibly to take it down, or should I just hit it twice?
Possibly. What'd you roll on the first one?
Let me do the damage first then. It's going to be 9 plus Divine Fury. another 4. So 13 damage on the first one.
How much?
13.
Boom! Obelisk 3 goes crumbling down as Smalls with a mighty swing cleaves it, and it just comes smashing into the snow and dust below.
Awesome. Then he's going to use his movement to go to Obelisk first and go ahead and beat the shit out of that.
Okay. Quinn, Drew, Malin, and Maddie. I'd say you all noticed this. All of a sudden, you see Ravi just heave in pain as she kind of like stumbles ever so slightly, and you see a small glow begin at the center of her chest, a red glow.
All right. And the second one for Smalls is 14 damage.
14 damage on the 4. Nice.
Yeah. And that should be everything. Actually, he's going to cut a boon for his bonus action.
Okay. So he takes the damage, and then you can hold on to that for next round.
You got it. And he should be good.
All right, Pico, you're up. Argus, you're on deck.
I'm going to go towards 40 feet of movement to the left, like I'm going towards the obelisk number 1. And my bonus right there is just going to rage.
Now, you raged before we started the battle, so you're good on rage.
Oh, okay, you did count that? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Because I was worried. I
You're good.
didn't get to hear that.
If you
Okay.
don't deal damage
then-
or take damage this round, you could lose it.
Does it count towards the obelisk if I try and
Yeah.
attack that thing?
Yeah, damage is
Okay.
damage.
So then my bonus then I wanted to, if you'll permit it, my ankle spurs count as a, like, well, they're on me.
Hmm.
Like, if you can let me wing flap a bit to see if I can hit the obelisk with my, with a strike so that way I don't exit my rage.
You have to close the distance to hit with melee. So what's your wing flap?
I mean, it was
I
the
think
wing
it lets you
flap
jump.
Gets
Right?
me to 20 feet.
Gets you another 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So how, Maddie? Can you move? How much more does she have to get to the obelisk? I think she's just out of range with 20.
Am I just out of range?
You're 5 feet away, or 10 feet away. Well, about 5. Yeah, you're 5 feet away, just out of range.
Then, oh, and I can't use any of my cantrips, can I?
You're raging. No.
Yeah, nope. Well, you're right, it did, and I did take damage from the thunder. Yep, I'm good. Yep, I'm where I want to be. My
Okay.
rage will be fine.
Yes,
Thank you.
you did take damage. That's true.
Yes,
You're
I
good.
did. Thank you, Maddie. I was trying to read the rules again, and you're right. I was like, no, it can't be. Thank you. We're done. That's all I
Beautiful.
can do.
Okay. Argus, you're up.
Okay, so Death Dog doesn't have water walking, so it's going to go ahead and move its 40-foot flying speed towards Obelisk 1. That's all
Okay.
Dog's doing. I'm going to move my 30-foot movement speed towards Rodney, though. So I'll be
Okay.
right next, no, 1 square away from Malin, it looks like, because I don't have the movement to go adjacent, which puts her within range of Eldritch Blast, correct? Yeah? Yeah.
35 feet? Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 Eldritch Blasts against her. I'm assuming 10 doesn't hit, 21 does, though?
21 definitely hits, yes.
7 points of damage, 4 force, 3 fire. And that's doubled because of the vulnerability due to the curse from Drew.
It would be.
Would be, but
All of a sudden, the curse that Drew put on it begins to peel back ever so slightly as the light from the obelisk shines and hits Ronnie, and it is flat damage. Argus, looking at that, knowing what Drew did and knowing what you just did, and the expectation of what you had, you get the impression that one of these obelisks is protecting her from damage. So instead of getting resistance, she is now flat damage for this entire round.
Does she still take the extra 1d4 of necrotic damage, though?
Absolutely.
yes, that is from your defiled ground, right?
Yeah.
Is it whenever an attack hits?
So
or
7
whenever
damage
she
for-
is attacked?
It's
Or
the
round?
first attack
One
in
per
a
round.
turn.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I think it's. Let me read it again. Hold on.
When it's been so long since we've used an ability, we have to double check.
Guys got lots of fun abilities.
We do.
Um,
Seems
no,
interesting.
it only lasts for a minute. So would that just be one person's turn?
It's a minute is 6 rounds because a round
Oh.
is 6 seconds.
Damn.
So
It
you
moves so
10 rounds,
fast.
actually.
It
10
says,
rounds. Sorry, yeah, math.
You're
it
good.
says when a creature in the area takes damage from an attack or spell the first time on a turn.
Yes. So 1 time per
So-
turn, 1 damage. So-
Okay. But that would be every time she's attacked by each like new person, right? So that would be each person's turn, not like one round.
Let's see here.
This is probably a good thing to clarify now.
Yes. So I said the
So,
grave. Let me
who's-
find it here. Defile ground. Once per short rest, you can bonus action 10 foot, okay, 60 feet in front of you. Corruption lasts for 1 minute. Corrupted area is difficult terrain. Hostile to you. When the creature in an area takes damage from an attack or spell for the first time on a turn, it takes 1d4 additional necrotic damage. You know what? For the sake of the way this thing kind of works, and you can only use it once per short rest, and it's only 1d4, yeah, I'll say everybody can add a d4 to their first attack while they are standing on this defiled ground. That's the more... I say that's the more fun interpretation of how that reads.
Reading it as
Cool.
the words interpret.
Yeah, that's how I would interpret it. It's like everybody, you can add an additional d4. If you strike Ravi at all, you can add 1d4 to one of those attacks. Sorry, Ronnie. I don't know why I spelled it as Ravi. Ronnie.
You're good. Is that Drew rolling the damage up because it's Drew's spell?
Yep,
No,
it's Drew's spell. So,
Do I have? Okay, I can.
or somebody else. I don't care. Guys, just roll the damage.
I feel like if you're attacking,
Let's
you
not
should roll
overcomplicate. Okay.
It's a
So if
three.
you're going to roll it and do the extra damage, then we're good.
It's a
My
three.
hands are still covered in clay. It's not my turn.
Understood. Hands are in clay. It was just a 3 on the 4. So 10 total.
So how much?
It's 10 total.
10 damage total. Okay. All right. There we go. Flat damage.
Yes.
But no, Argus, you realize that the obelisk seemed to be protecting Ronnie.
Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm actually going to use Defensive Barrier, which is a feat of my Guardian class. It gives me 3
Okay.
temporary hit points. I can use it 3 times for a long rest, equal to my proficiency modifier.
Gotcha. What does that do for you?
It just gives me temporary hit points, which is equal to my proficiency modifier, which is 3.
Got you. Perfect. All right. Is that everything for you, Argus?
That's my economy.
Okay. We are all of a sudden, Norm is going to spring out, and he was technically not invisible, so he does not get a free attack, but he is going to go after Obelisk 4 with Small, seeing what you guys are doing, waiting for his chance, and seeing what you guys are doing. Okay. Second. Do this real quick. He's going to jump out, his glorious naked form, and he is coming just like thundering down with this giant great club as he like descends from the stone and just runs across the field of snow and comes crashing down on this thing with Smalls, performing at about, he does 8 points of damage with the thunderous great club, and then he is going to literally punch with his stone arm with a wallop, adding to that another 7 damage, 15, and all of a sudden you see with that his stone form, his stone hand, all of a sudden it hardens up and adds an additional effect and adds an additional 1d6 of force damage from the stone wallop as he just bam pummels into this thing. And this thing cannot be moved, so it's not going to make a DC 6 throw. But the D6 is 4 points of damage, so we're up to 19 on the pillar. And there we go. So he comes swinging out, and he just joins up some Smalls going after. All right, he's going to stay there right next to Smalls, and Ronnie is not in a position right now to use anything of her special stuff. So we're going to jump right back up to. Yeah, we'll push this. We're going to go right back up to the top of the round. There is here. Round 2. All of a sudden, above everybody, the clouds begin to churn, and these frost-burn look of these clouds open up and begins raining down. All acidic rain begins to hit against the naked parts of your flesh and expose parts of you. There is no saving throw on this. It is literal rain. You cannot dodge the rain. And every one of you takes 13 points of acidic damage.
But I can absorb elements, right?
If you want to use your reaction, that'll be your reaction for this round.
That is my reaction.
Okay, so you can have that damage, and I think you can add damage to your next attack using acid.
Right.
Smalls will use his stone's endurance too, just to take some down.
Okay.
14, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my reaction.
Everybody
to
takes
hack
14.
it for my dog.
Okay.
Wait I hit something on my. It's like my dice are rolling weird.
I
So
don't know what to tell you.
So I hit absorb elements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so then
I believe
I only
it-
take.
You take half the damage, but then you can add that damage, what you do, to an attack, I believe.
Okay,
So if you
the
attack this round, you can...
Sorry, the damage was 12?
14.
14. So I take 7. I'm echoing.
Yeah, we got a little bit of echo.
Okay. Ready.
Okay. Layer actions. So good there. And now Ronnie is going to go. She is still focused. She is slightly distracted now by whatever the fuck Maddie was trying to do earlier, but she is still very much so going after Quinn.
I'm ready.
Say that.
Does have to make the saving throw for Sanctuary.
Oh, I forgot about the archers. So the star archers. We're down to 3 pillars. So everybody takes an additional 4 damage as all of a sudden the moonbeams begin to, from the remaining obelisk, shoot out and hit everybody. Bam, 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 bam. There's no saving throw on these. They are coming from the pillars.
Do you see Maddie as an enemy now?
Still not yet. You haven't convinced her that you are only incompetent.
What about the rain? Is that something that's an automatic hit because it's rain, or since you turned
You,
around?
yeah, you took that.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, there's no dodging the rain. That's environmental, anyways. Okay. Actually, yeah, she's still going after Quinn. the app for this one? Yeah, 22 and 22. All right.
Let's have to make the wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do this one real quick. $24. Wait.
I'm going to use invoke the Amarath. We'll flavor it as Will of the Goddess. For the saving throw, I would like to change that dice roll to a 4.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop it from coming through, but those
Okay.
rolls are really high.
So if she doesn't make the wisdom saving throw, what happens?
Then she has to either pick another target or her spell fizzles or her
Oh.
attack fizzles.
Okay. In that case, interesting. So we talked about this spell. What exactly does this look like for Quinn, invoking the Amaranth? That's the literal name of the spell, but I want a flavor from you and exactly what does this look like?
So it's her invoking the will of her goddess. She will look at the direction of whatever her target is, and just like a small pulse of darkness will range from her, basically changing whatever, like let's say in Ronnie's case, if she like holds out her hand to like cast a spell in my direction, it's forcibly going to change the spell, or like as the wave hits, her hand will be in another direction, still a natural flow for her, but it's like she never was aiming at the first place.
Okay.
It's just like a little time shadow distortion. It's very small, very slight, but it's enough to throw off.
Okay. In that case, then, do I still need to use the same spell I was preparing, or does it mean like I need to pick a new target, or do I can do a different attack?
On a failed save, must choose a new target or lose the attacker.
Got you. So I still have to use the same spell.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, then, Malin, she's coming after you. I'm going to use the same rolls, 22 and 22, because you took her guardian.
Owie.
All right. I got to redo these. You take 22 points of radiant damage as she reigns over this starry wisp, as she like sends out this like little bolt of light that shoots across. She was going to aim it at Quinn, but she is compelled to change her direction, and it shoots past Maddie, whizzing past his ear and striking you square in the chest. Bam! 22 points.
Okay, I am going to use my protective fields to reduce some of that.
Okay.
Which is 7 damage less.
Okay. So you're down to 15.
Thank you. I hate doing math in my brain.
All right.
17?
15.
15.
22 minus 7 is 15.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Quinn, you're pissing her off. Let's see here. That is action.
I'm good
This
at
is-
taunt.
this is
I don't have
very
hit points to
true.
support it.
All right, she's going to use her bonus action to call on more stars from the pillars. Quinn, Malin, you have full attention right now because Quinn redirected the spell. This is coming at you. There are three pillars left.
Okay.
Minus the 5, 23 to hit still.
Yeah, that hits.
This is a plus 5. Uh, 17 damage altogether.
Okay.
All of a sudden, more of these starry lights, bam, 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 start shooting out at the obelisk and just nail you for another 17 damage.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
All right. That is it for Ronnie. Norm the Naked is going to go. He is still going after the obelisk. For him, he's going to do the exact same thing. Swing with the club and then go after with the clobber. Definitely both attacks hit. All, it's not great. All in all, another 16 points of damage. Obelisk 4 is looking real rough. All right. With that, Malin, you're up. Quinn's on deck.
Okay. I am going. Where is it at? I was literally just staring at it, and then I had to scroll down for a second. I am going to use Second Wind.
Okay.
As a bonus action. So let me roll the D10 real quick. It's a 1d10 plus 5. Okay. So I get 14 health back.
Nice.
Thank the gourd. Okay. I believe. Hold on, let me make that bigger. How far am I from Obelisk 1?
40 feet.
I am too far. Yeah, I'm too far from all of them. I don't know what I want to do. I can't really do anything to attack at the moment. Can I?
Still trying to get that skin off of Maddie?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to get the skin off of Maddie.
Okay. So you guys can move around the initiative order. Is somebody helping you?
If Argus can move like 5 foot over to help, that'd actually be awesome.
Sure.
And I would not mind.
I'll even let you swap out strength scores.
Oh, thank God. Why are you laughing like
Because
that?
my strength is only a 10.
So is mine.
I'm a robot of finesse, not rip things. However, I am skilled with a knife.
Yeah, I feel like that would work better. You fillet that skin.
So, Drew, are you going to help out as well in this?
Yeah, I certainly can.
Okay. You guys decide. It's like, I will lower the DC accordingly if you are trying to rip this skin off of Maddie.
So as Drew is pulling it off Maddie, I would like to be cutting the sinew that's attached to help give.
My hands are still connected to his shoulder.
Drew.
Yeah, you're basically peeling the hide back. So, are each of you trying to help?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to lower the DCs. It'll be 15, 20, and 25 now. And you can roll those at you can roll this at advantage because you have 2 people helping you try to tear this thing away.
Okay.
And you can use whoever has the highest strength score to make the pull.
Drew, what is yours?
It's Drew.
That's a +1.
Okay, then you do it.
Oh boy, okay.
We
Is this
have
a saving throw or
+0.
just a
Strength check. You're trying to beat a 15, a 20, and a 25.
okay? Come on.
Different things happen for different ones, and you were
Come on,
rolling
dice,
these
roll
at
good.
advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe in you.
Well, thank God. That's a 16.
16. The
We beat one of
combined
them.
you beat one of them. Combined efforts of Argus and Drew and Malin as you're like peeling this, and Maddie, I need you to describe the most excruciating pain you can possibly imagine. They are literally peeling the flesh from your body right now.
It's
I think
also
that's quite
carburizing
literally. Yeah, I think that exactly how it sounds is what's going on. Like the skin is like used and everything. Blood is actually on there and like snapping and being and like straight from like a Hellraiser type of like that's what you're seeing being ripped off of his skin.
You manage to peel the skin off of his arm and off of half of his back as it gets to one of his wings underneath, and it begins to pop that wing out of place as you hear the cracking of the bones and the peeling and popping of the feathers coming out as you're attempting to peel this hide off. At 15, you're almost halfway there. But Maddie. You take 33 points of slashing damage as they're attempting to peel this off of you.
Oh god, I might be down. Hold on, let me check. I'm at 1 HP.
Within an inch of his life, I can almost call myself a surgeon.
Quite literally, we left.
Okay. Malin, any
Yes.
bonus actions or movement?
Well, I did use my bonus action prior to this.
Okay.
Um,
So that'll be everything unless you want to move.
I do not. I'm going to stay by Maddie.
Okay. Argus and Drew, I'm going to say you guys gave up your... Because Drew also took over for pulling. Drew, you gave up your action this turn. Argus, you gave up your bonus action. Is that fair?
Yes. But also,
All right.
Yeah, that works.
Ellie, you're up. Drew's on deck.
No, Quinn is up. Quinn is up.
Quinn is
Oh,
up.
Quinn. Ah, damn it. Quinn, and then Ellie's on deck.
So, first I'm gonna roll for moonbeam damage on pillar obelisk 1.
Okay.
That is going to be another 10 damage to it.
Nice.
She's going to take her spiritual weapon and she's going to slam it into obelisk 2.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
And
Lower
it
than
does
5.
5 damage.
Nice.
And then for her last bit, for her actual action, she's going to one of the stellar bodies that is orbiting her. She's going to command it to strike obelisk 1. And that is this. 25 to hit.
Definitely hits. Just don't roll lower than 5.
All right. 17 damage.
Nice. On Obelisk 2 or a 1?
Obelisk 1.
Ooh. Okay.
And then that is action, bonus action, and concentration. Yep, that's my economy.
Okay. Obelisk 1's looking real fucking rough. Ellie, you're up. Drew is on deck.
Okay, so who's worse, 1 or 2 of the obelisks? 1?
1.
All right. I'm gonna use a hidden ace, and I'm gonna put into it a glyph of warding, and I am going to hit pillar 1.
Okay. So that puts the glyph on it.
It puts the glyph on my ace, because I'm gonna throw the ace.
Okay. Trying to think of how you did that last, because you have to have the hidden ace prepared for ahead of time. So you still had the glyph of warding from last battle, so that's fine. So you're throwing hidden ace as your bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can throw that. That puts the glyph of warding on the obelisk, but you still have to activate the glyph of warding if you want it to go off. Remember, because you had to throw a firebolt last time to hit the glyph.
Oh, that's right. So I put the glyph on the obelisk, right?
If that's what you're doing.
Yeah. And so I can't use my hidden ace. Oh, I can use my hidden ace then to hit it, right?
You're using your hidden ace to put the glyph on it,
Uh-huh.
and then and how are you activating it? Are you wanting to firebolt it like you did last time?
Yeah, but Glyph of Warding is a spell, so I've already.
Hidden Ace is an ability, so you're putting the spell into the ability. You can combine the two.
Okay.
You did that last time.
And
Okay,
Firebolt is also a cantrip.
Yep, true.
Okay, so how far is everyone? Because if that goes, that firebolt.
Fire bolt, not fireball. Fire bolt.
Oh yes, duh. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna use the firebolt.
Okay. Okay. Just don't roll lower than a 5.
Those are 20,
That hits.
and
You only need to do 3 damage to take this thing down. So I'm going to say you explode Obelisk 1.
yeah, because it was 15 damage.
Okay. I think he kind of took Pico's thunder there. He was charging and screaming, going after Obelisk 1, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Pico, just before you get there,
Oh.
boom, it explodes in front of you.
And I'm just like,
Sorry, Pico.
job, guys. uh,
So then what happens now? Because one's down. How does that affect Ronnie?
All of a sudden, you look over to Ronnie, and she, same way, she heaves and screams in pain, and almost like falls to the ground, puts herself down, puts a hand down to brace herself, and puts herself back up. And that light in her chest begins to grow brighter and brighter. You also notice that one of the shimmers from one of the obelisks, the light from the sky dissipates, as well as one of the shines from Ronnie. And you feel as if one of her resistances is now gone.
Right. So can I grab a piece of the shattered obelisk and put it in my backpack?
You'd have to move to the obelisk, so yes, if you want to use your movement, I'll give you a free action to pick up a piece of obsidian.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so move to the one. There you go. You are no longer behind half cover, so you lose your +2.
Ah! Okay.
Okay. That's Ellie. You done?
Dum. All done.
Drew-
Dum, dum, dum.
Okay. Drew, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
That is 19 points of healing for Maddie.
Okay. Bonus action healing word, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Upcast, definitely. Okay. Staying there?
Yep.
Okay. Maddie, you're up. Smalls is on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and push myself to the end of the order so I can have a little bit of time between being small. So I'm gonna go ahead and do small.
Okay.
And he's just gonna go ahead and attack the obelisk that he's on right now. Question: can I stack boons or no?
No.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and attack it. It is definitely a bullet damage. Oh, 12, 19 plus Divine Fury. Maybe 23 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And if that doesn't take it down, I'll go ahead and use the blood boon to do 2d6 more damage.
It takes it down. Boom. Obelisk 4 is down.
Then
Same deal. Ronnie screams in pain. You see it now. There is a flame in her chest. This being of ice and cold and starlight is literally on fire inside of her inner chest. And she is howling with pain and roaring with rage.
right. This is actually going to use all 40 feet of movement because he has the spell on him too, so he can run in the water and get in front of Ronnie for 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
And he'll use his second attack on Ronnie. And that is only 13.
13 damage on Ronnie.
Oh, 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Awesome.
She is
Then
not armored.
He will use his blood boon for this one then, so it's plus additional damage. So that is 8, 15 plus 25 damage.
25 altogether?
Correct.
Woof. Okay.
And For his bonus action, he will cut another blood boon. Take 5
Nice.
damage because of it. So he's down to 71, and he is in full rage right now, just going as hard as he can.
Right.
And that's it.
Nice. Okay. So he's in the pool. He had water walking, so he's good. All right. So Maddie, you're up, or Pico. Pico, Argus, and yeah, Pico's on. Pico, you're up. Argus is on deck. Maddie, you're going to the last of the turn order.
I look at the debris and I'm like, oh, you beat me. Let's go. And I will 40 feet up to Obelisk 2, passing by Ellie going, righteous Ellie, that was sick. I will catch
Vibing
up,
as you
I
go.
promise. I'm going to fucking get this guy over here, man, I promise.
Can I give her bardic inspiration as she's flying over? I believe in
You can't. You got a bonus action. You already used it.
You can still yell it at me. I like
I'm
words of
still
encouragement.
yelling.
Exactly.
Go, Pico, go!
Just clarifying for rules, you do not have the bonus action to legitimate
No, I
inspiration.
don't. I want to feel like I'm helping the group right now, and so
As Pico approaches, Quinn is going to laugh and be like, "Welcome, Pico. Let's destroy the heretics together."
right, sick. All right, and then I think I'm right on the obelisk, right, for that 40 feet, so I can try and hit with my kicking spurs. Boop.
Slash.
18.
It hits. Just roll less than 5.
Do it with the cloud strike.
Hell yes.
Since stop it. D4. Give me that. 11 damage.
Nice. Okay.
And I look to Quinn for approval.
Perfect. You keep going. We've got this.
Yeah.
You totally rock.
Meaty and burly are we today? Because I'm raging. I have to be a little bit Galaga in my voice as much as I can.
Your feathers are as radiant as the stars.
I'll puff up except for my booty. And that's it.
Okay. Argus, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
Yes. Maddie, is the distance for Dago able to position himself between Ellie and Ronnie? I believe so, with his 40 flying. Yeah, awesome. I would like to do that for his movement. Since I only have my action, I'm actually going to use my level 1 Cure Wounds on you as I walk by you with the other 25 foot of my movement towards Ronnie.
So you're
I'm
moving Death Dog, but you're
correct. So Death
Go
Dog
ahead.
has its own independent movement.
yes.
So that's all Dog's doing. I'm going to use the rest of my 25 movement since I used 5 to move towards Maddie.
Okay.
And then my action is going to be use Cure Wounds on Maddie as I walk by.
Got you.
For healing on Maddie.
Gotcha.
Since I don't have my bonus action to have Doggo do much, might as well help the homie and get closer to the other homie.
Gotcha.
That is the economy.
Nice. So Maddie got how much hit points back?
He only got 4 back. It's only a level 1, so.
Okay. All
Not
right.
the beefiest of healing, but sustainable maybe.
Right. Maddie, what are you doing?
All right. So Malin and Drew both throwing onto the skin, peeling it off me, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to, I think, try and like sprint away towards Ronnie. I'm going to use point actually to go ahead and do like the step of the wind so that it's like extra hard to get this thing ripped off me once and for all.
Okay, so you're using Step of the Wind to try to run as they hold onto this thing and rip it off of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So we no longer have Argus helping, so we're going to raise the DC back up. We beat the 15, so we're going to do a 15 again and a 20.
Okay.
So we're at
And
33% of it off your shoulder and off one of your wings. You have basically like 2 more steps to go to get this thing completely ripped off of you.
Since I am speed and key in that sense, can I convince you to use a dexterity instead of strength?
Yes. It's going to hurt.
I agree. All right. Dexterity check, right?
This will be a dexterity check, yes. And say we're back to it. We were at 15, so it's going to be 22 is what you're trying to beat with the dexterity. 17 and 22.
17 and 20. Okay. Oh, 11. It rolled off mine.
Okay. So, here's the choice I'm going to give you because this is going to hurt no matter what. Are you going to stop and let Matt, like as soon as you realize it's not going to work, are you going to stop or are you going to try and force yourself through to get close to Ronnie? It's staying on you either way. But where do you want to be at the end of this?
I feel like Maddie would try and force his way. Like I just feel like that's what he would do.
Okay. 37 points of slashing damage.
Alright, so I'm down. Should I be down in the pool where I'm just like Matt to Ronnie?
Yeah. I'm going to say, because how many hit points did you have left?
24.
24. I'm going to say you get halfway to Ronnie then before you collapse. So about there.
Alright, I am down.
And the cloak does not go any farther off of you.
Okay.
Is that it for everybody?
That's all of us.
I believe so.
Round 3. I'm going to do something here real quick, and we are well over time. I'm going to leave you with a little something. Round 3. The clouds begin to part up above with the rain, but then they close back up, and all of a sudden the hairs on all of your arm begin to stand up on end. The hair on your head begins to like levitate up like you're touching one of those like electricity ball things you used to see back in science class. Static electricity in the air, and I need Pico, Quinn. There's 6 of those. All right. I'm going to say Quinn, Smalls, Argus, Malin. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. Ellie, Pico, Quinn, Smalls, Argus, and Malin. I need you to make dexterity saving throws. 16 is the score here, what you're looking for.
I fail.
I fail.
16. I use my inspiration.
Oh, I
Oh,
can use
actually,
my.
I have an
I'm using-
inspiration.
I do too.
Oh, that was worse. God damn.
Could I actually use the silvery barbs, or does that only last a turn? I just realized I never used it.
It only lasts a turn.
Okay, yeah, no worries
So-
then. That was my fault for forgetting.
Okay.
Yay! I made it with an 18.
18,
I still failed. I failed with an 11.
11. Looking for 16.
Argus also failed.
I failed with a 4 and did not realize I was muted.
Okay. Pico, you made it. Me to beat it? What did Smalls get?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that he was part of that group because he's next to Ronnie. I'm to roll a dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
I got you right now. He is 20.
20? Made it. If you failed, you take 24 points of lightning damage as all of a sudden lightning strikes from the sky and bam, 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 6 different ones. Ellie, Pico, Quinn, Smalls, Argus, and Malin. If you fail, you take 24. If you saved, you take 12.
I am down.
Oh man, I got 6.
I can't see for a turn. My dog's down.
Okay.
He had 2. He was a good boy. He tried.
I had 22.
Don't have a reaction to reduce any of that damage?
I already used it.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it is a new round. I could reduce it. You're so right. I'm gonna reduce that actually.
I'm like, you're so close. You think you have one of those abilities that saves you?
Oh, cool. Okay, I do reduce that by
Okay.
max, which is 8 plus 2. Yeah.
So can I reduce mine because I have my runes? So it'd be 2d6?
If you want to use
Or
it for
is
that.
Okay.
It's a new round, so you have new reactions, new everything.
So I reduce it down to 16. Right?
24, what did you reduce it by?
10.
So 14. You take 14 damage.
Okay.
So I reduced mine by 7, so it's only 5.
Okay. Good save.
I'm like, I could
Argus,
not do math for some reason. Sorry.
does Death Dog just disappear when he goes down?
Yeah, he goes into a pocket dimension when their HP hits 0. I can
Okay,
then
so he's just off the
virtually-
map
yeah,
now.
I can just
Off.
virtually cast it later to resummon him, or a different.
Yeah,
form
but
of-
he can't be popped up. He's not like he doesn't
Yeah.
have a body to be popped back up. He's out of the
Correct.
fight now.
If I dismissed him while
Okay.
he had HP, I could have, but since he has been knocked to 0, he cannot.
Got you. All right. Has everybody taken their damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Painfully.
All right. It is now the stars. There's only one pillar left. Everybody takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. It is now Ronnie's turn. Okay. Maddie, how far is Malin from Ronnie?
Fuck.
Excellent.
Fuck.
As Ronnie's reaction this turn, she is going to turn the pool that she has been above this entire time. She motions one of her free hands, and the entire pool coats over as ice, and it becomes like a giant ice rink. Water walking was a inspired fucking choice. Maddie, you do not take any damage from this, but you are sealed within the ice because you are down. I'm going to let you say that you've. You know what? I'll let you decide. Did you fall face first down, or did you fall back first down?
You guys just messed up. I'll
I'll let you be nice. I'll be nice and let you decide because you've taken some real savagery this fucking match.
I guess back down to hope that my mouth is above water when it freezes is my hope.
It is just barely below your mouth level, so yes, you can still be breathing
Alright.
as you're making your death save.
Fantastic.
Everybody else, you are above the ice. You are not encased.
Oh, thank God.
You say that. All right. 15 to this. This-
It does not look good for me.
Oh, that was the hit, not the damage. 2. All right. All right. Smalls, Argus, and Malin. What is your armor class?
18.
I don't think Argus or Smalls have a higher armor class than you.
I do not
I
think
can
so.
actually use my cube's
Well,
reaction to cast
15.
shield to make it 22.
Okay.
That
In that case,
from the
Well, it's
updated
16.
Cube of Force abilities.
okay. All of a sudden, Ronnie, screaming in pain, howling, she tips up her face finally and looks at all of you that have encroached on her pool. She is dead face with Smalls right now, and she pulls out Gatsu's Moonlight, that gigantic greatsword that she has been carrying. And she is going to click her heels together, and all of a sudden she raises up about 2-3 inches, and as little ice skates appear under her feet. And she is going to use an ability called Onslaught. Smalls takes 33 points of slashing damage as she comes tearing through him with the blade. Bam! That is halved for him
Yeah.
to 16.
I'll also use the Stone's Endurance too to reduce a little bit more.
Okay. Argus.
Yeah.
You cast shield to bring yourself up.
Yes, that brings it to 22.
Just beat me. She swings, she actually skates right past in such a, it's almost a blinding fashion as she moves effortlessly across this ice, cutting through Smalls with a gigantic swipe of this blade as if she's wielding nothing more than a stick. Maddie, you know how heavy this thing was, even in your making death saving throws state. You see her effortlessly move through and swing this thing through Smalls, and then brings it around and tries to take it through Argus as he barely brings up a magical shield, and bam, hits him with such force that it pushes him back about 5-10 feet. But he skates through. Argus, you take no damage. The damage halves each time she moves through somebody within her movement range. And she can do this through 3 people. Malin.
Yeah.
33 halves to 16. 16 halves to 8. You take 8 points of slashing damage.
I am still down.
As she drives the blade into you and begins to pick you up off of the ground and just holds you out, arm extended, with you a couple feet up off the ground. And she looks you dead in the eye, and you can see that her face, what was like calm, icy, serene earlier, is now mad with rage and insanity. Her eyes are wild, blazing with fire. There's a fire burning in her chest. She looks as if she's about to explode. And she just looks at you dead in the face and says, "Don't touch my guardian."
He was never yours. And then I'll cough up blood in her face.
And I think that's where we're going to end the session for right now.
Great.
Oh man.
So
Love that.
exciting.
Woo!
Wow.
I'm so mad. He told me he loved me.
It only took him
I gotta
almost
call someone a
dying.
heretic.
Well, he is dead. I'm dying. We're both dying. Together.
God damn it,
Romeo and
guys.
Juliet.
Right. We gotta save him somehow.
Poor
Yeah, what am I
Drew.
supposed to
A
do?
real,
Like,
a real predicted
you're
tragedy.
supposed to protect freedom or something like that. I think that's what was said to Argus when he was given that cube of force a while back.
Yeah.
I'm so
Dude,
pumped
Quinn
about that
was
multicast.
badass.
That was
Dude,
so
like-
cool.
Quinn was so badass.
I was so pumped for that. Like when I listened to it, she was like, may her cursed name. I was like, I know that is. I'm not there. I'm not there. So I just patiently waited for us to make it back to this